once more to make sure everyone has it. Those who weak or grab them. So it turns out I actually explained that weak or incorrectly. I didn't realize until I actually watched over the VOD and listened to my explanation. So for the before and durings, those like what I said before was that they reference the point when the cone was finished, but it's actually when he chooses his target. So if that's what you took the understanding, that's my bad, because yeah, it's supposed to be before means like before he starts casting it sort of thing. Because we had a lot of people with the after thing waiting, baiting the cone, and they're not realizing that they're going to get killed. And that's basically where a lot of people's deaths were with the after one. They're sitting in the back here baiting like their soul blights and not paying attention to the cone and getting killed. So like just to make sure, if you have after a stack, those are basically after he chooses those points. So, and if you have those two, you're not really dropping them at the back there, you're dropping them on the sides, you'll have plenty of time for them. Because that's one of the issues we had where people complaining that there was a lot of soul blights in one area, because you had people dropping them in an area they shouldn't have been in the first place.
I was dropping them out. When I had after, I was blinking out.
Yeah, no, but a lot of people weren't. A lot of people with stack as well were like, they're dodging the cone and then going back to the previous cone and dropping it on the side, taking up space for the before endurings from the next set of blights. So when you get those, you're supposed to go to the edge of the room. Like we had some people literally not even going to the edge of the room. They'll be like, almost like, I'll put a marker down, like there. They'll be dropping their stack there sort of thing. You need to go to the edge. You've got plenty of time for it. And that like gives us more room for those blights.
So if you get an after one, you can move far out.
The after one is the worst one because the times within are shitty. It can either happen during the cone or like 2 seconds after the cone. So what you're supposed to do is sort of back away from the group. You treat it like the during one effectively, except the during one pops as soon as he chooses a target. The after one is like really random. So, but you have time to pop it like to the edge of the room basically. If you get the after one, as soon as the cone happens, just get to the edge of the room, wait for your thing to pop, and then come stack up.
Yeah, but
it's all about patience.
If it hits early, then you can fuck everybody because it'll all of a sudden attract you. Yeah.
No, that's why with the after one, you go behind the group as well. You treat it as you're doing the during one. I explained that wrong. That was one of the things I explained poorly last time.
And then wait for the cone to hit, then go drop your blight. Don't.
No, not to hit. It's wait for the cone to choose a target and start casting.
And then you can move out.
Yeah. A lot of people went. A lot of people were basically moving. Like he chooses a target, and people were running down the cone to drop their blights and not realizing that he's already started his cone cast and they're getting killed.
Yes.
I watched Trend. That happened to him a lot of times, but it's only because it was from his point of view, so it was really obvious.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just got to be careful. Like those things. Craig, he did that a few times. I saw that.
Dum.
Most of the time you were just like standing in the cone. Like you walked over the cone as it finished casting.
Hey, my man.
But yeah, like that's the main thing. Just like it is, like it's the timing. So like the after and stack ones, you got to be patient. Like the before and durings, you kind of chill. The stack one, you 100% chill. You should never die to that. It's the after one that's always a bit of a bitch. So you just got to pay attention. That's all.
Cool, dead ass.
But otherwise, like, let's do it. Not much of a difference. And healers. Summon, you guys need to frickin' spot heal the shit out of Soul Blights. Like Cray was doing almost like 200 million more than you guys to the Soul. Like there was literally like no direct heals. There was hardly any flash of lights, hardly any healing surges on Soul Blight targets. It was all like residual AoE healing from like puddles and Light of Dawn and shit. So you guys need to focus on those Soul Blights. Yeah, another thing I was going to, like, Maggie told me, if it's not your turn to AoE, like, cool down the rages, it's your job to basically keep up the spot on the Soul Blight guys. So, like, say the third one where it's Power Wings AM for that rage, Paladin just focuses on AoE healing the raid, while the rest of you 3 healers focus on the Soul Blight sort of thing. And then when it's your turn, you switch over or something like that. It's just one of those things that you got to get used to, that sort of the way it plays, but you got to focus those Soul Blights, particularly the 5th, 6th, and 7th ones, because they tie up with the rages. So that's how we lost a lot of people. Just like they'll get a tick, drop the Soul Blight like properly, and then all of a sudden the rage will one-shot them because they weren't topped up. It's just one of those things. Oh, I got another weaker actually. This thing, that one, it's gonna spam. If you have Soul Blight on you and a rage is coming up, that's going to spam the shit out. It's going to say pop a defensive. You shouldn't really need a
Nice.
defensive for the soul blights after that. Like if in the other phases, this is the one like numbers. That one there is the one you 100% need a defensive if you get it, because it happens at the exact same time. So you get your
Making
blights go
noise.
off and the rages happen, and we lost a lot of people with those things because they didn't have defensive up. So that weak aura there is going to tell you when it comes up, you pop your defensive. You shouldn't need it previously unless like you're really low. So use like don't rely on that thing. Like if you need it earlier, just use it. But like if you haven't used it and that thing comes up, use your defensive, right?
Well,
Otherwise,
the reason
like
I was complaining about that was what was making me eat a dick was just
yeah, it was we had a lot of people die to that because they're just taking the ticks and then the rage just like finishes them off basically. And like that's something the healers can't do because it's like the soul blight ticks like 4 million, like the puddle hits for 4 million, and the rage hits for 4 million, you're dead. Like healers aren't going to top you up from that time. So that's important that you pop a defensive base at that point, and that weak aura is going to notify, say, hey, dumbass, pop a defensive sort of thing. Comes up in massive red writing. So that's basically it. Oh, phase 2. We had a lot of people hit those annihilations, including tanks. I know you guys think it's tanky, but you guys are just standing there. I didn't like even Vendrix. He took like almost like 30 freaking 30 ticks more than everyone else. Because in our you're literally just standing and you didn't even want to move. Like you have to move. Everyone has to. And like our Powdinger, he probably knew that as he was running back for the bomb, he took a hit from the scythe, which blew him up, which killed us all. So like it's really important. You guys need to dodge those things. So heroic mechanic, you shouldn't get hit by them.
It's 5.8 million damage every 2 seconds.
That was
Yeah,
me
like
being
you're
retarded.
dead.
Stopping
yeah.
to heal, and I got clipped.
Just to double check I watched the right video. First Soul Bomb and Blights, they all go together at the back of the room with the tank. And then after that, the Blights get stacked with the group and the bomb just gets run out and you start sacrificing healers. Is that correct?
So we're doing it differently. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm going to put those markers out.
I think we're gonna do the first one like
Yeah.
normally.
First two go to X and Diamond. Bombs go out, and afterwards it's all behind the tanks. So does anyone have any questions?
So the first 2 Blights and bombs, you're moving out like you're doing heroic. Then after that, stacking.
Yep, except for the bombs, you're suiciding healers. If we get to the third bomb, that's when everyone does it properly again. But if we do it right, we can effectively use those bombs to kill ourselves. So it should be okay. So eat up. Do we get a cold rune down or no?
I'll put one down, but last time I put one down, someone else put one down straight away. So I'm just.
Oh, then just
It
put
was
one
you.
down
I
again
watched
on the
the
side.
You put 3 down in a row.
Just put one down like over there. I'm jumping Shamit's like near the portal. What portal? So it's out of the way.
Who's this guy?
Alright. Oh, I don't know. Have you put it down there?
Yeah.
Where is it?
They're all standing.
Oh, yeah, cool. Everyone grab your flask. Alright, let's do this. This is ready, check to go. Pardinger, you don't have the Argus Escort's weak aura.
Escorts. Link it.
You gotta get that. I'm just checking the other one. People don't have them. Nah, I got like 300 weak auras. I'm just take too long to go through them all. Alrighty, everyone's ready. Oh, I didn't eat up. So guys, remember afters and stacks, melee spread out.
Trent, say you DC.
Yeah, my game disconnected. The internet didn't though.
Whoa, is anyone
lag.
outflagging?
Yeah, I'm getting server lag.
Yeah, maybe that's what
No.
it is then. Because everyone was just running and the game wasn't doing anything.
Pick up your buff.
I don't even
Get
see
ready
it.
for the cone. So stack up again. Melee spread out. Get ready for the cone.
Can people with the correct one please move out?
Come on, guys, you shouldn't be wiping. I mean, dying to the cone.
I'm getting
Wasn't the
really
cone.
bad lags.
Yeah, so I'm getting
Hold on,
like
quarter.
150.
What the fuck, you bastard?
Get ready for the cone. Get your buffs and then spread out. Stack up. A person who had the rage, you gotta be careful.
Be there.
Get ready for the cone.
Sorry, I'm just looking at AA assignment. Not paying attention. Sorry. 5, 6, and 7. Okay.
Remember, Paladingo, you need to be next to the cone. You're considered as range for this.
Alright, we'll just iron this cone, guys.
3, 2.
It's a lot further than we got last time. I was here.
Ah!
Alright, wipe up. That was good, decent first attempt, I guess, but yeah, we lost a bit of lag, I don't know why.
I need
Sorry,
to.
I was trying to get my cooldowns right.
I need to reset my DPM.
I forgot which ones they were. Didn't realise they'd changed so much. But I'm on it now.
I want to check the equivalent results.
5, 6, 7.
You want to use AM and wings together?
Yeah, oh, sorry, I didn't mention I changed the
Because
shift of cooldowns.
the way you had it set up, I was having wings and AM after for both.
So it was fine?
It was fine. I was using wings with tears and my lights hammer, and that was
Is Maggie
enough
there?
to keep the rate going. But Spirit, no, I just need 2 minutes quickly. Be back 2 minutes.
I'm just re-downloading, updating DPM. Hang on. Sorry, nothing was. All I saw were weak auras.
Is Maggie there?
And I didn't die. Yeah. Shit.
What did you want to ask him?
Oh, nothing. I just got to go downstairs and grab some food and bring it up, and then I got to do that fucking flag. So I was going to see if we can jump in for 10 or 15 while I do that.
We can get Arrow in then, and then we'll get Basta healing for a bit.
Can you do that for me quickly? Just because I've got to quickly go do these fucking flags and grab these dinners. After that, I'm good. Nothing else will be required.
Can we just try 3 healing it? Just try. Just for now.
Why?
You can't even keep us up.
No, but then we don't know
What do
whether
you mean
we
you can't keep you up, man? Everyone died.
People are dying from one
Well,
shot.
most of our deaths are from fucking standing in cones and shit.
Yeah, can we just do it so we can just see if it if we can push it before the third.
Yeah, but you won't be able to
cone?
3 heal the last phase though, man, so it's like a waste of
I
time.
know. I just want to see if
Alright,
it makes
that's
a
fine.
difference or not.
I mean,
Can we
if
get a
people are
summon
dying
stone down,
soul
please?
lights with 4 healers, 3 healers is going to be interesting.
No, before they weren't
People
focusing
are
though, that's
dying
why.
because-
Now they know.
Soul
but
Blight,
like-
you literally go backwards.
A lot of the
out.
deaths
It's
for
not
the
a-
Soul Blights were that overlap for rages though, that's why. We rarely had Soul Blight ticking deaths before that shitty rage.
Wasn't that too? I was focusing a lot on DPS last raid night too. Which
You only have to really
really.
focus on Oh, another thing, your talents, Pardingo. You should be using Crusader's Might. Apparently, that's what Maggie said. For this fight, is really good instead of Light's Hammer. Did Shaman zone out? Was he still in here?
he's just left the group.
That's only if I'm DPSing actively the whole fight, which I won't be.
What's happening here, man?
You don't need that one, Vendrix, anyway. That's for everyone else. But I don't get any sane weak or like memory usage on that one.
Why is Trent's computer all of a sudden a potato after all these weeks?
Because he's cooking his Sunday roast.
What do you mean?
Didn't you say you were crashing and
eat up.
having FPS issues?
Just last week in this fight, the frame rate just tanked.
Sorry, give me 1 sec.
It's just during this fight, it's just tanked for some reason. but
Was it like that?
No, it wasn't. Well, I haven't done
we got
this
a
in
fish
Mythic
fist.
before.
Yep.
I got disconnected before. That's all. I don't know why I got disconnected.
There's a feast now,
Lagged
guys. Eat
out.
up. 72% with like a whole bunch of DPS dead at the start. That's alright. Craig, say when you're ready.
I'm just restarting. Hang on. Sorry, for some reason my DPM wasn't working.
Oh my god, Crayola!
Crazy, is that you?
It was the joke.
How many melee we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us. Demon, you're on the left side with the crit mastery buff.
Yeah, it's fine. Like, we manage. So I don't mind stepping out.
Okay, I'm good.
Fucking insta-raged.
Can you just do a DBM pool? Like, test.
This is not a real one, it's a test.
Alright, cancel. Cool.
Alright, oh, Epic just came online.
Can you put Krieger and Dum Dum in group 1, please? Like, under Vindry? Thank you.
Only ready, Epic.
You get one as well, did you, Epic? Maybe it's just fucking Blizzard or not.
Alright, let's go. Trend, there's a feast down. You didn't eat up the versatility one. Right in front of us.
A bit like now.
You guys are lagging, is it right now?
Nope.
Now. Mine seems alright.
A little bit better.
Spread the box.
Oh, completely frozen.
He's gonna be a bit far out.
Do you reckon it was on the weak auras I gave you?
I deleted that one.
No,
but...
no, I can't be. I don't have
Get
any.
your buff. And bait the cone, guys. Bait the cone.
No, this
line again.
Mine's fucking heaps better compared to last week. Since changing some settings, it's a lot better.
Melee spread out. Stack up for the cone. Buffs after the cone. Nice work, keep going.
Sorry, I'm just
this
waiting
in.
for this.
Oh, what happened there?
Brain.
Let's wipe it up, wipe it up.
Yeah, I'm getting.
I had during, I dropped my buff, and then as I went to run back to his feet, I ran over like the last tip of the cone.
Yeah,
if you have
the
during-
death fog isn't like true to life.
Yeah, no, I was going for the buff, so I fucked up.
So if you have during, you stay behind the group, and then you run to the right for the cone. You don't go forward.
No,
So
I did run back. I done the blight fine. It's just coming back. I fucked up. Touched the fog.
Yeah, I'm getting 30 now, whereas before I was only getting 10 to 15.
I get about 35 FPS
Yeah.
on this.
No, it's a lot
no
better
matter
than it
what,
was.
like, and I don't have issues.
Possible with the weak auras? Did anyone like get one of my new weak auras that they didn't have last night?
I keep
That
getting
are
a bit
lagging
of
tonight?
freezing.
I've got all the
fine.
all 4 that you use now.
The only one I got from you tonight was the defensive and the one that tells me what you don't want to call out anymore. Maybe it's that one.
A lot of people have
the
that
only
before.
person that would lag for that would be Seth because he's
Yeah.
uploading it.
Because I'm the one sending it to everyone.
There was
fair
one
enough.
other one that I deleted last week, but I can't remember which one it was. It used a shitload of memory. Like, it was bugged to fucking hell the way it was designed. It didn't have an end to the loop, and it just kept going after your first target's full.
If you guys don't stay ready, if you haven't eaten, there's a fish feast down.
I was literally looking for it. I cannot find it.
Yeah, we just don't stay ready then.
I was just gonna eat my own.
Spread out melee. Get your buff. Cone's coming. Stack up. Melee spread out. Rage's coming melee. Alright, get ready for the cone. Buffs as you run for the cone, remember. Stack up again. And now you get your buffs after the cone.
Second pot.
Yeah, that weak aura basically tells you to pot, so you don't have to rely on me.
It didn't tell me anything.
Cone's coming up.
I'm lagging.
Get your buff and then spread out. Everyone spread out now.
First one's
That-
inside the cone, don't go for it.
Soul Blight that was dropped there was very bad.
Yeah, I was like,
Stack up again, guys.
Oh, that's
Cone's coming.
Someone's.
Dingo, that rage, you're not melee. You need to get to the side of the cone.
Defensive. That's
that
too much
worked
for
for
3 healers, man.
Yeah, nah, I'm not getting any heals, man. Straight out.
That defensive add-on worked for me, and I dispersed and I lived.
You just made a chonky
And I was at like
noise.
10% health.
Just swipe up, guys.
Yeah, but this first different, man.
See?
You know why you're not getting kills, dude? Everyone's got like fucking 2 stacks, man.
Yeah, someone
Yeah,
ran
people
over
aren't
with a
doing
square
the-
rage
Don't,
thing.
yeah, it's not the heals, man.
But it was the healer that hit everyone with the rage.
It was, yeah. Like, you got to need to spread. You got heaps of room to spread, guys. No one should
Like,
really be
unless
at
you're
the
a
bottom
melee-
of the boss, like,
be in melee
stacking
range when
under...
pulled for like a spread.
When it's spread, everyone moves off his ass. You just spread out.
Bloody paladin.
That was the first time I got that. What did I do wrong?
You stacked on the group with it.
Ran over everyone.
As soon as I got it, I moved out, and like 4 people
No,
ran
but
through.
you were stacked on it though. You weren't spread out. You were like already on the boss's ass, right? So everyone was like, you can't have anyone on the boss's ass when we're spreading because that's what everyone's running to. If you've got if you happen to get rage and you're on his ass, everyone's running to the boss, right? And they're gonna have to run through you, so you're running out. That's why. So you can't when you're spreading. No one should be where the boss, like where stack points are.
And also, like, the first tick is like less than half of a second once it pops up.
It is, yeah. It's like
Before
0.5
you even
seconds.
move, you've already hit someone with it.
But the blight seemed to go pretty well then, so that's alright.
Yeah, the only one that I saw that was bad was the one that was really close after that last.
Yeah, like remember. Oh, God, no, put wings. Yeah, you got to like spread those blights out. But yeah, they hear the Vastas, yeah.
Only because it landed right under the buff.
Remember, yeah, if there's a buff in a death fog, don't get it. Just grab the other one. And if you lose your sack, doesn't matter. Shaman say, okay. Get your buff and stack up with the cone. Lights coming out. Stack up, remember. Melee spread out. Stack up, stack up.
I need an escort.
Yeah, me and Craig got that.
Dodge. Stack up again.
Sorry about that, Vin.
Second pots. Get ready for the cone. Buffs after the cone. Like the people there that had the buffs, right? I just realized something as well. Those two that had the buffs in just did it incorrectly. You're supposed to stay stacked with the group, right? And you basically just forget you have the buffs on. Just think like, alright, if you have the haste one, you're obviously going to go right no matter what. If you have the crit master one, you're going to go left. But those two moved out early and baited the cone on the side. Does everyone understand what I just said? So I'm taking that as a yes. Everyone's clear.
Say again?
Like that point there, I think it was the fourth cone. I can't, whatever cone that was, right? The third set of buffs. You don't worry about splitting the buffs. You stay stacked with the group, and as you dodge the cone, you're running to the side of your buff, and the buff is going to drop on you. Because the two people had it then, right? They went out early to put the buffs down, and because of that, he targeted cone straight away on us. Because the cone happens exact same time. That was the third set of buffs.
Yeah, yep. Because I think
the cone happens at the exact same time as those buffs drop. So you're supposed to stay stacked with the group, and then just basically don't worry about what buff you have. Like obviously run to the correct side if you've got the buff on you, but that's basically it. Like you just don't leave early. That's all. Craig, can you rest, please? So everyone's clear on that?
Yep.
Yep.
Face down.
Yep. Heat up. Craig,
He said 1 sec.
oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll just go through the set. So we're going to get four. If our timings are proper, we get 4 sets of buffs, right? The first one we're all comfortable with. You grab it at 75 energy. The second one, you split the buff. If you get the buff one, you chuck on the side, then come stack with the group, and then you get your buff as you dodge the cone. The third one, the buffs are running. They stay stacked in the group, and they run with the cone, like as you're dodging the cone. So then they're going to drop like basically outside of the cone area, and then you can pick up your buff, and then you spread out for the gaze, and then you stack up and do the thing. The fifth one, you basically pick up. There's like you got plenty of time. When they drop, you can pick them up straight away. The best thing is to not pick them up until your stack is about to expire, so you have it longer into phase 2. But like the fourth one's really chill. You just pick it up when you want, really.
Yeah, that's good. That makes sense.
Did I speak too fast then? Crazy?
Yeah, man.
Did you understand what I meant though?
Yeah, I know, I understand, but you like
Alright.
getting overexcited.
Too much for you to compute, Crazy.
Oh my god, it's like fuck.
So just remember that third sort of buffs, just stay with the group. If you got haste, even though you got a crit, you want the crit buff, if you have haste, still go to the right, sort of thing. And if people do this properly, we should never really have the buffs in the cone, really. Maybe that could be the reason why we had buffs in the cones, because people went with the buffs, they weren't doing it properly, that's all. Just waiting on Epic, and he's offline.
Yeah, I had a feeling I did that last week. I wasn't still thinking, oh shit, that's going to drop. I can't drop it out there.
Yeah, probably a lot of people did. I actually didn't notice that until that attempt where I saw base, because both of them went out. I was like, oh shit. It was just really noticeable, that attempt. But yeah, that was my bad. I should have explained that part then.
Oh, good.
Say when you're ready, Epic. Alright, Shamus is back. We'll just have this 10 without him and we'll go. Is your net okay, Epic, or should we sit you out? You want to go with your misses or something? Because yeah, we don't want to be waiting after every attempt to get your net okay. Get your buff. Cone's coming up. Melee spread out.
Also needs to go back to light bit.
Crit and Master doing me on the wrong side, sorry. Cone's coming up. Stack up, guys. Stack up. Stack up. And that soul bite was really bad. That's why I swiped it up. We had that soul bite drop in the group was really bad.
So the cone hit me then. I had during. And should I be standing where Vendrix is or on the wall?
Where's
divot?
If you have during, you go behind the group in line with the cone, right?
Yep.
And you just wait there. You don't just wait there for the cone, because with the during one, it happens as soon as you choose the target, your debuff is going to drop. So at that point, you basically just run to the right, or whatever side you're on the cone. You don't run forward and stack with the group.
Well, yeah, there wasn't much room between the group and the
yeah, for this
one.
one, yeah, because it's like the first of the soul lights, you're going to be tight on space, but you just basically go as far as you can back along the cone. We're going to get Shamus in for Epic for now. No, I don't really want to wait after.
I don't think he wouldn't need to summon, would he?
Yeah, he will.
Sham tits.
Yeah, I'm here, mate. I'm just waiting out the front. I can run in if you want.
Remove him from the group either.
Yeah, you gotta wait like.
Yeah, drag his dead fat ass off the floor.
What, as he DC'd?
He's restarting his router. He's having net issues.
I don't think he has net. He's like well on a string line.
Yeah,
with a fucking
the server.
polystyrene carpet string.
Still can't run in.
Powered
That
by
wasn't
potato.
your soul blight in the group though, was it, Faster? Because someone literally popped it right on top of us.
No, my soul blight was like here.
That was me.
Okay.
I was tunneling heals while Master is up and realized like 2 seconds. I had to
Did you
get the fuck
try-
out.
Did you try stay here?
Yeah, it was hard to tell because a lot of times people weren't doing things properly. Like we had rages go on people and then soulbites dropping on groups. So we're waiting on Epic to zone out.
Sorry, I forgot to zone out before. I thought I hit the earth button. No, still nothing.
Yeah, probably like 30 seconds.
Who will work come?
Yeah, it's the last studio I got this month though.
You fucking bludgeon cunt.
Right, there we go.
Used to raid all the time at work. Afternoon shift was great.
That new car I got pretty sick, eh?
Push Hammett's in
Nice.
group 4.
I don't get why people have two of the same class. Why do you have two
Neither do
resistance?
Yeah, fuck that.
One's
One's enough.
It's good to see where my fucking tax goes, Az.
Hey mate, I'm defending the country, playing well. I just found out about my trip though.
I reckon everyone seems to doing that, like the defense force.
Yep.
There's no more boats to stop, mate. You got nothing to do.
I've had like my old guild back in Mob, we had like 2 people from like America and like positioned in South Korea, and they're just always on WoW.
That's what they do, mate.
They
They
show
go,
them, like,
ready?
the-
Ready?
What is that? The
What
DB?
are like all the other soldiers around
Peter, you ready?
DMZ, yeah.
They're
There's
probably
nothing
playing
to
well
do there.
too.
You're basically just sitting there waiting for something to happen, that's why.
Yeah, you're waiting for the North Koreans to declare.
I feel like you'd be like too
Pardon, eat up.
interrupted.
Pardon, Fish feast is down, guys. Eat up that versatility food.
fucking just blow all the refugees up, mate, so you can all play well.
And we'll send all the
Alrighty,
snakes to New
everyone's
Zealand
gone.
too.
Make a guild.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2.
Now I spread.
Demon, you move way too much during that spread.
Fuck is this open?
Us.
Get your buff. Stack up for the cone now. Stack up for the cone.
I took a stack because really.
Mel, if you get the buff on you as your rage, just move back like to the side of the group, drop it, and then go back to your position.
The thing was though, people still spread to the left, so I couldn't move back.
Melee spread out. Melee spread.
Yes, caught this.
Stack up for the cone. Stack up for the cone. Go now. Remember these buffs, just stay stacked with the group. Don't worry about going outside. Second buffs.
Oh, fuck off with these souls.
The cone's coming. Cone's coming. Get ready, you guys. And that was really bad. What happened there?
That would be Peter.
Wipe it up, guys.
You sure?
Stuck on dum.
Because I was on the line, because I was dropping my blight.
I got a spot of
Still,
I've got a spot of frame rate drop as he started casting that.
You moved out instead of moving back down the line after it popped. So before it targeted you, you'd moved out further, and that's what happened. Just remember, if the cone's already coming out, you can move out straight away, but if it hasn't started coming out yet, you got to move towards the boss when you're dropping blights.
So who died there?
Everyone.
Even the people that were stacked.
Yeah.
Can you not
Yeah.
see Argus facing you and move?
I don't know. Like you should
It's
be
not
able
that
to
hard.
move. Like when you're dodging, don't go backwards. Go left and right. There should be like because we're on the tip. You got plenty of time if you move on time. Even if they're baited, like that was like it was a not great bait, but it was still survivable.
Yeah, I don't usually die to
So
cone,
like,
I
you just
just
go
lag a bit.
left or right. Some like when I was watching the VOD, some people would go like this to dodge the cone. That's how you get yourself killed. Peter, damn.
So my blight dropped, I moved out of it, and it targeted me.
Yeah,
You moved
that's what I
to-
mean. If you have blight and it drops and the cone still hasn't come out, you need to move towards the boss, not
Yeah.
sideways.
Don't know, Peter. There was that versatility feast down.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And remember, if you get a rage, you're supposed to just wait for a bit and let everyone move around you. Get your buff. Get ready for the cone.
Enough?
Melee spread out.
Yep.
Alright, get stack up for the cone, guys. Stack up. Remember, if you get the buffs, just stay stacked up. And then you run to the buffs.
I had a during, but it
Second
feels
parts.
bad dropping it in front of someone that's got it before.
It's just
You
what
got-
has to be done.
You got sack as
Get
after
ready,
proper
ready for the
defensive.
cone. Get ready for the cone. Go.
Might be a little bit wide on this side.
Get your buff and spread out. Get your buff and spread out. Everyone spread. Don't be on the boss's ass when you're spreading. Alright, stack up, stack up. Rages, remember? Yep, behind the group, nice work. Cone's coming. Dodge it. You get your buff when it drops now. Soul Blight's out. That person with 3, 2, 1 is too slow. Get your buff now, get your buff. And let's push.
I got nowhere to go, their fucking rage is in the way.
Cone's coming. You gotta be pushing it before this part.
You want me to get up, man?
Not yet.
Not yet, no.
Move away, dum dum.
Yeah, we made it.
I feel like I just have to
So practice this. Don't use your thing, man. Don't use it. Actually, might as well after this.
Yeah, I might as well after this, yeah?
Yeah, we'll do this properly, guys. We'll do this properly.
Alright, go.
Get some practice. Remember, do this first one properly, and then burst on the boss afterwards. Do not get hit by those blades.
Where's the big bomb going?
At the very back of the room.
At the back. Everyone spread out. Everyone spread out.
Take it.
Alright, let's do it.
You're coming with me, yep. Oh my god.
Don't get hit by the blades. Don't get hit
Where's
by the
the
blades.
fucking... Okay.
Who else is this on me? Oh fuck. It's gonna be painful.
Fine.
Remember, healers, you gotta heal the burst
I
targets.
died.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, you gotta go to your mark, dude. If you
Stack
don't,
up.
Where are you going,
Stack up.
Vendrix? Oh my god.
I thought we were doing the stack stuff for the first one.
Keep going, keep going.
yeah, I already died as well.
Back.
Oh, why are ranged people staying in the melee stack?
Alright, bombs.
Healers,
Healer, you're starting. Remember,
wait,
use the
healers,
lock portal.
suicide.
Use the lock portal.
Healers, you're suicide here, yeah?
Yes,
Suicide,
yes. Burst on the
Burst
tank.
on the
Burst
tank.
on the tank.
You're gonna have to heal yourself, Shemitz, yep.
It's gonna drop off me and then go on the next tank.
Oh, fuck.
I got it, boss.
Oh, what the fuck?
What the hell happened there?
The avatar disappeared off.
Yeah,
Dum Dum.
that's what happened.
No, no,
Wait,
like
no,
off
no,
you,
like it
and
went
then
to
the
the
new
next
tank
tank
as
and it was
well.
Oh, because Dum Dum died.
It was...
That'll do it.
It was,
Yeah, that
it was
explains
taunted late, was it?
No.
No, they just Dum didn't move in time. The new avatar tank didn't move to the burst in time. Like you have to base like you tanks whoever like it's because it's random between Krieger or Dum is it, or are you guys
It's
able to
whoever's
predict who it
holding
is?
the boss at the time.
Well, Krieger was holding the boss, and then Krieger just got 2 stacks, so I taunted, and then I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
So you got to be
it
careful
this
to swap. Like Vendrix will be swapping basically, and that tank, whoever gets that next avatar buff, you guys need to get on the boss's ass straight away. You have 2 seconds. Really, really tight.
Sorry,
So-
the guy that I watched said that everybody stacks underneath the boss. Like,
Yeah.
I don't.
It's
So why are Melee complaining that range is standing
No,
where
because
Melee? I don't get
Range
it.
start.
it's better for ranged if you're not stacking up on the boss because there's going to be a lot of movement then.
A debuff like rage or whatever.
Yeah, but the thing
Range,
is, so if
stay
all the
out
range
to
are stacking in melee, then all the types are going to go on the melee stack, which means
Yeah.
everyone has to move.
If a range
like-
has melee, can they stand like where Vendrix is standing now?
I mean, fear.
Not fear, sorry.
Like, you don't need
not
to have
towards-
10 people in your
the
fear
back.
circle, you just need one buddy.
Yeah, just like if
So
you
you
have
want
a
the
range
range-
next to you.
You want the range
Right.
loosely stacked behind the Melee, yeah?
That's just a
like,
pair.
You've got a lot of space. So,
in a row.
yeah, if
Straight through the
everybody,
melee stack.
if everybody could see where I am right now, see this little notch on the edge of the thing? Right here? Yep, you got from here to that groove behind the boss. I'm just going to move purple for a second. The groove that purple's currently sitting in. You got from here out to the corner of that, and then across that purple groove, and then out to this spot here, and you won't get hit by any of the things.
Yes.
So you want to be loosely spread inside this section here, but you want to be close enough to somebody else that you can actually stack on them. People with the bombs, unless you have the fear, you need to go to your marker, because otherwise I'm going to have to pop every defensive in the game and still die.
Yeah, see, I was standing where roughly Skull is, and with the rage.
Yeah, I gotta
on
get
me.
rid of Skull. I don't get rid of Skull.
That's too close to
That-
bomb.
yeah, that's right. That killed me with my rage.
But
on
yeah,
me.
like
Yep.
Skull was not supposed to be there. How do I get rid of just Skull?
Like this?
Yeah, cheers. Yeah, don't worry about Skull marker.
You
See, like the
Look at
main
Skull,
reason
people.
for we don't want like the range stacking is because the range aren't going to be up DPS in, because all they're going to be doing is dodging blades.
Yep.
'Cause they're all going on us. That's why.
Oh, sorry, I was standing where I was meant to be. But yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So range as well. If you see someone next to you get the fear, just help them out. Run onto them, and they're your buddy. Move where they move.
There's still heaps
that,
of room
phase
when we
on
make
really
it
well.
to that phase, so we should probably not be so worried about these cones.
So the moment we stop worrying about them, they all go to shit.
They're worrying about cones as if you got anything
Buff,
for
no,
me.
get your buff.
No, just on a positive note, you know.
Bait the cone. Buffs after the cone. Melee spread out. Stuck up, bait that cone, bait the cone. Stuck behind.
Boston, yeah.
Remember, if you get the buff, don't worry about it, just run after the cone.
Second pulse.
Here comes the cone. Get your buff and then spread out, guys. Get your buff and spread out.
Both buffs are in the cone.
Stack behind the boss. Get ready for the cone.
No.
So practice phase 2 a bit. Oh no.
No, my buddy's dead.
Uh-oh.
Cone's coming up, cone's coming up. Who's that arrow? You shouldn't be standing there with the, because you can get the cone on you.
Oh,
Get away from Ben.
That's right. We just practice this. We don't be wiping in phase 1 all night. Do something different every now and then.
Yeah, I've never done this before, so it's gonna be crazy.
This is the easy phase.
Look like mayhem.
Spread out range.
Yep, everyone spread out. Remember range being the top half, alright? Not the bottom half. Alright, go. Spread out, get the bombs and burst on.
Two fears can't help each other.
Keep going.
Oh,
Yeah, we're too far back. Hit by the bombs. That's why all of us went down.
So did I just learn that two fears cannot help each other?
Yeah, they can.
yes.
No, you can.
We're
Swipe up,
too
wipe it
far
up,
back.
wipe it up.
Because me and Trend were standing on each other and I was getting ticks.
Yeah.
Just got a really quick, serious question. Okay, so normally it'll say away, during, or before, right? Do we have
Yes.
a weak aura for that?
Yes, we do. Do you not have it?
Okay, it mustn't be on my laptop. Sorry.
Alright, I'll link it after.
That's why I
you
died,
rang-
because I was trying to see which one I
Don't
had.
be spread out so much. You need to be loosely spread so that when the debuffs come up, if you get a fear, you easily can jump to someone. We had heaps of people like way out of the group that they got a fear, and there was just no one within their vicinity to help them out.
Well, my fear person had to solve the bomb, so
I was almost instantly on trend after transition.
Easy thing could be that a lot of guilds do is that if you get the fear, no matter who you are, you run onto melee. Because there's always people there. So we can do that
Isn't
then.
that what we were doing in the first place? Yeah, the reason why I stayed
The rest of the range need to spread out though.
Yeah.
When I had that range, the reason I stayed out is because I had soul bomb.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, people with nothing can stay.
Did someone let you that week, bro?
And then when I wanted to come in, there was too many people just around the place, so it wasn't really safe.
Sorry.
You don't, guys? See, range just if you get the fear, come into the melee, okay? And if you're a ranged who sees someone next, like another range next to you, like out of the melee stack, that get the fear, just jump in, help them out to melee, and then come back out afterwards.
Yep.
It's all about being team.
Yep. No, that's better. Oh, dear.
Go, go. Phase 2 again.
Just waiting on Shamits.
I need the week, bro.
I already linked it to you, man.
I didn't get it.
It's up the top, like I linked it in the chat.
723.
Oh, there it is. Getting it now. Okay, so I swear I've got that.
If you have 3 stacks of that fear debuff, you're basically dead. And 2, when the bombs go off, you're dead. So like.
Okay, this just comes up with a picture from what I can tell. It doesn't.
But,
Yeah.
When you talk,
will tell you what.
Yeah.
Say something.
No, that keg's awesome.
It'll work. Don't worry.
Okay.
That's just like the timer for it. Yeah, let's keep getting more phase 2 attempts. Just focus on doing these blights properly, guys. Some people still dropped it a bit too close to the group, like reducing the amount of room we have. If you've got the time to run out, use it. Get him up, get him up. Turn the boss, yeah. Dum, come on.
I'm lagging still for whatever reason.
Where's the sky?
Just do suit.
In front of the boss. I got the boss.
Sam, this is gonna need a move.
Right, keep going.
Jazz!
Melee spread out, melee spread out.
Boss needs to be moved back. Yep.
Crit Master is on the wrong side.
Oh.
Cone's coming, cone's coming.
Don't run away from me! Oh my god!
Bit slow. Pass, I mean. We sort of did that okay.
Stack up, guys, stack up. Second pots. Cone's coming now. Remember buffs after the cone.
That's wide.
Yep, that was wide. Get your buff.
No.
Spread out, spread out, spread out. Okay, so some people are still under the boss's arse and you can't be. Cone coming up. Good Master's gonna be on the other side. Cone's coming up. We're gonna not be pushing it, but we'll just try pushing to phase 2. Alright, let's try push it.
Am I right out here?
We want to push him now, but never mind. Everyone died. Just jump down. I mean,
Request is that alright for rage and ranged?
No, you need to be in line with the cone.
Too far away.
Oh.
Yeah, if you
Like
have the
for that point
It wasn't
there,
really
Sid C,
much space.
it's for that point like where we were at that point. It's fine if you do that because
Yeah,
we're
'cause
technically not supposed to get another cone.
Yeah.
But like always with the rage, like all the other ones, you got to be like basically in line with the cone.
Roger.
Master, I go to claim your prize.
Can we pull again like straight away?
Yeah. Oh, we gotta wait 30 seconds for cones. For pots.
Where's my
Eat up,
cone?
fish feast now.
I want a cone.
Oh, you know what I mean.
Who was that who ran out with me earlier on?
was me.
Was it? Yeah, I ran too fast. I'm like, oh fuck! I didn't want to drop that freaking light shit on you. Did you end up getting more than one stack of that fear or not?
Oh, that would have been great. I remember I must have been. Did you die to dark fog? Because I dropped one and then you were like where I dropped it when your
No,
counter
I
was
didn't
on
die.
3.
No, I was still alive at that point.
Well, if there's a fish feast.
You were the only person I could go with.
I wanted them.
Remember, Range, when we spreading, you got to be off the boss's ass, right? There was about 3 people on there during that spread. If you got the rage, you would have just screwed us all over. It's always your buffs and your spread at that point. Get your buff now. And Cone's coming up.
Boss needs to be moved back.
He's custom.
Alright, stuck up. Buffs as you dodge the cone, remember? Stuck up. Here comes the cone.
Crick guy just moved back in early.
No, the buffs dropped too early.
It's because you picked them up too early.
Yeah, the person with crit went
Wipe
out.
it up. No, just wipe it up. Don't use the pulse guys, wipe it up. That's 3 people dead too early. So like the reason you have to wait till about 75 to 80 energy to get your buffs is because your buff will drop off in that second set when we're doing it. That's why.
I mean that
you get
buff
it too
right
early, screw yourself
I
up.
got it, and it was spread with the cone, wasn't it? You said.
No, like if you get the buff in the second right, you basically run to the side, the buff drops, drop it, and then quickly stack up.
Okay,
and then as soon as the cone comes out, when you dodge the cone, you go to run across and pick up your buff.
I ran out,
Because if
and
you
then
don't do that, you
stack
run
up,
out
so I
and you
ran
lose your
back
buff.
in, and I dropped the buff in the cone. So yeah, my bad.
I won't, because in that point I'm referring to the melee, so I won't say
Yeah,
stack
all
up, because range should
No,
already
you're
be
right.
stacked up at that point.
I should just already know that, so my bad.
So it's really important to get, sorry, yep.
So, Demon, because you keep stacking on top of me, if I don't move straight away, don't worry, I will before the buffs come out. I'm usually just like doing a crit thing.
Alright.
Did someone use their pot at that point?
Just, yeah, but mine.
It's about to reset.
Okay.
Yeah, so don't move, man. I'll back off before the timer's out.
Alright.
Yeah, pots are off.
Just waiting on someone. Let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
The might of sea and sky must aid our champion.
Let's put the buffs. Get your buff. Get ready for the cone. Stack up, everyone. Melee spread out. Get ready for the cone. Cone's coming up.
It's got a during and it's still in a stack.
Done. Now remember, you get your second pots. If you get the buff, just stay stacked and just run to the side. The buff should be on.
I need escort.
I'm on you.
Cone's coming. Cone's coming. Get ready, you guys. Get your buff and then spread out. Everyone spread out off the boss's ass. It's coming up. Right, stack up quickly. Get ready for the cone. Shout crazy. See, you crazy, you ran out when you shouldn't have, because you had a stack. Get your buff and let's push.
I'm like stuck back here with the rage.
Which Alright, it's coming up. Let's make it shitty angles. Yep. Friggin' nice work, guys. Let's do this properly.
Four Samson.
Range, if you get the fear, just come stack in melee, okay? Everyone get ready to spread out.
Shimmitz, can you move from Samson?
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
Seriously.
never mind.
Spread out, everyone, spread out. Just loosely spread out so you have someone next to you in case you get a fear. And then if you see someone with a fear, help him out. All fears stack up
Alright, so where am I going with this burst?
to your marker. You gotta pop a cooldown as well if you get it.
Got none.
Alright, keep going. I swear. Next one, burster on the tank, and then the healer suiciding. Use your lock portal.
Burster on tank.
Burst on tank, burst on tank. Dodge.
Move to the right.
Alright, tanks, remember this is gonna be the quickly switch one, so be careful. Here comes a bombs healer. You get a burst, quickly come on the tanks, the tank will come to you, alright? A burst, come back, suck up.
Burst early.
Alright.
It's gonna pop now. Get ready.
Alright, can you taunt? Oh, no.
I got it. I got it.
It's right, keep going. Spread out, everyone spread out, everyone spread out. Okay, sack up again if you got the fear.
Fuck off.
Keep going, guys, keep going. Stack up.
That shouldn't go to the melee.
Keep dodging this. Back. Go forward again, go forward.
Taunted.
Bombs coming, healers.
It's me. It'll be me.
Next bomb gets
Oh, we
walked
got
out.
a D-Rush. So do I stay in here?
No, dead.
Bomb?
What happened now?
In or out?
He died before he got out.
Yeah.
You
So
stack with
just
tank.
push, everyone push, just keep going. Stay where you are, just push, see if you can get the red boy.
All the healers are down.
Yeah, that's
If
right.
we can get it, everybody
You've only got 2%.
Yeah,
One more percent. Come on.
Don't face the raid, don't face the raid.
Shit.
I'll be able to manage this.
Third one.
DPS.
First one
If you
now.
die, you're gay.
Oh, we did it.
We did it, boys.
You did it.
Alright, I'm gonna put a marker down. Just a yellow
Everyone
marker.
die. Kill each other, quick.
Sack up.
Fuck! Is it dead?
Everyone,
What burst? Let's go!
everyone, range, you're all going to skull, alright? Everyone, we're going, melee stay on the boss and DPS, range all stack on the skull. I'll try call out which fidget spinners to stand on.
Range going skull, okay.
Yes. You go there straight away. They're not
Including healers.
You gotta, everyone.
For the blade.
Ali's just staying on melee or going to
The
skull?
blade leaves.
You go to the thing, you go to the skull. If you're not melee, you go to skull. Sorry, what's
boys.
that? Shut up, what are you saying, Aaron?
When a blade leaves, the spot that the blade left is the safe spot for the next one.
Yeah.
So you stand.
If you watch the video, everyone should know that, alright?
we should know
If
that,
it's
yeah.
spinning,
Everyone.
don't stand on it. If you don't understand, I'm gonna be disappointed because you were told to watch a video.
So range, tree to skull.
Sorry, Seth, I didn't hear any of
Shut
that
up.
because fucking people were talking over you.
And don't hit the char, okay guys? This is frog shit. Take your time, there's no rush. Just top view, look at where the shars are and just go.
Like none.
The path.
Keep going, you got here, perfect path.
Okay.
Augment ring.
Rune up guys, rune up. Pot and rune. Keep going, keep going. Thanks, you take him to markers, keep taking him. Stand in between these. Tanks don't face a blade on us.
Oh.
Stand where they were now, stand where they were. Now spread out when they run. Spread out, everyone spread out. Just spread out.
Those red things were coming.
We haven't explained, just stack near the boss now, right guys?
Thanks,
We didn't
don't
explain
worry,
this part.
crazy.
On the boss, guys, on the boss. Quick.
Kill the orb. Kill the orb.
Oh, no. Oh, shit, I told too early. Fuck.
Kill the orb.
Isn't that my suicide there? Or
Kill the orb.
No, just kill the orb guys.
There's
Melee
my
move
DPS
out.
still on the boss, not on the orb.
I've got a rage. Should I be?
Stay on the
Rage
boss.
doesn't.
Chains are coming guys.
There we go.
Throw it up. Okay, yeah, because we didn't explain the.
Does the boss move after that, or stay where it is?
It does. It does.
Rage with fear really need to move.
Because I ran to where the
the
boss was and got cleaved.
Those red balls, they gotta
That's
collect them.
what
right,
I'm
yeah?
supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
You get them, you die, but
Yeah.
people need to move out of my way for me.
Right, so we got to that point, but we had a lot dead because we kind of missed the timer, but it's right. We made it.
49%.
For now, we're not going to worry about the timing because we just need practice in that phase. So I'm going to put markers up for this shit now.
That was good, guys.
Can you clear out Skull?
49%, eh?
I don't understand why you needed me to move him more, like, you know, in the C phase. You know, when he does the big swirly around everybody?
Yeah, because you were standing between me and the boss, and I couldn't DPS while you're sitting there drinking.
Can you still DPS the boss in that phase? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't
But
just
if
sit
I
there
had
and
a
wank
guy
for
to, I
like 30
would have
seconds.
Really? I do.
But how come
had
you had to
rage.
be away from me to DPS him when he was about to enter second phase?
Because I had the rage.
And you were sitting there. That's what he's saying.
Roger.
What's
It's the same deal with what just happened in phase 3. Is ranged were having orbs spawning right next to them, and they had rage, and they weren't moving.
Oh, I know now.
But yeah, if you've got melee and you've got rage, you just stay the fuck away
so
from the orbs and keep
what
building the
happens
boss,
when
right?
the blades come out, you do the dance, then you bait the orb, and then the range move into the middle of the room. To give the tanks room for the ball bullshit, and then we move back behind the boss as the boss is fighting around.
Alright, so I'm just going to take this one at a time, really, because this phase is a mess. So we'll worry about the first set of chains and the orbs for now. So tanks, we're going to keep them there. Snitsy is going to do the interrupt because he's the Safu's bitch, and Shadow Priest are usually the best ones to do it. They get the most benefit.
Demon can fight you for that.
You do it like 1 minute, 1 second left, Snitsy. So range, you're going to
That's
come
his
stack
cast
on.
after we are alive again, yeah?
Yeah, that one-shot thing. So all the range going to come to this pointed triangle and stack on that. Tanks, you're going to take the boss to star and have him facing towards star, okay? So it doesn't cleave everyone. Melee, we just be in the gap between that place wherever it's safe, alright? And then the orb's going to come. When the orb's going to spawn, melee, we're all going to go to diamond triangle as well and just bait and then go back. So we're going to come to, for the orb spawn, we're going to come to triangle. DPS at melee, we're going to stop around like 40%. If you have a rage and you're a melee, you stay on the boss. But if you don't, melee, you just stay on the orb, DPS of 40%, and then move out to the boss. And range, when it's around roughly like 20%, you guys move out as a group towards the center of the boss, alright? Center of the room. I think it's, no, because we get the fears before that, eh? I
The
think
red
that's
orbs, they come out from the big orb, don't they? The floaty ones.
No, they come out from the tanks getting hit by the sides.
Oh, okay. Yep. But we don't want to touch
So,
those things.
Error, am I right? Is it the second one? Because do we get the rage before the orb comes out? The debuff before the orb comes out? I don't remember.
The first one,
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one we had it
Oh,
up.
okay. All right. So
I was running out to spread and I was dodging orbs.
I don't mean the little orbs. I mean the
If
big
you're talking
red
about
orb.
yeah.
The module.
Yeah, you pretty much spread, get your debuff, then come back in and bait.
Yeah. So you range, you always move as a group. So we'll just worry about that first one, right? For the first chains, I don't have a healing cooldown up, but it's basically going to be Powdingo's AM and Wings. That should be enough for the first one. The two people that get it, just run to the center and break the shit out of it, alright? You guys break as fast as you can.
Kind of
Invis, Feign Death's work to get rid of it straight away. Alright,
Can
let's
you
go.
AMS before it comes out?
No, you can't
No,
immune
you can't
them
immune
anymore.
them anymore. They fixed them. Oh, we didn't get a
Four
feast on
chains.
anything.
But you don't get 5 chains.
I did. I placed it as soon as we released, and then it expired.
Yeah.
Okay, well, everyone's ready. But that was a good. We made it there, but we might not get there for probably another like 15 attempts. So let's do this properly. It's Prog. Like that's how Prog works. We probably got lucky there. We did have 2 DPS left alive.
Nobody died in phase 1.
Yeah, it
That's
was good.
first.
Now let's spread out.
This all seems easy now.
It should be. Get your buff now. Drone's coming. Stack right up, melee spread out.
Oh, Crit Master on tank.
Stack up, it's alright. Clone's coming.
Wow, fuck.
Where'd the crit buff go there?
Tank at it.
Oh,
Stack up. Second pots. Get ready for the cone. Remember, if you get the buff, just stand still and just dodge like normal. Here's the cone,
Why stand on top of me?
Get your buff and spread out now.
Why is that blast so close, boys?
Spread out. Stack up, everyone, stack up. Cone is coming. That's where. Defensives. Get your buff when you want now. Ideally when it's expiring.
Hated that.
Alright, just swipe up now. Swipe up.
No, that was me. I didn't even have the weak aura up.
I didn't see a weak aura.
You can see it's in void speed.
Yeah, that's probably Shadow Priest.
That was my bad. Yeah, no, because I had the defensive pop up. I dispersed and I was like along the outside, and then I ran in and I must have dropped it. I didn't even notice that it was ticking because I was dispersed. Sorry, boys.
Oh. I had the during debuff on me, and that's meant to be placed basically in the middle on the edge, yeah?
Could have been in the middle.
Wait till the
Or you
cone
just gotta be
targets
on
and
the
then
edge.
start running.
And then wait for him to target,
Yeah.
then move.
So
Because yours
stay
is
there, yeah.
during is gonna drop basically as soon as he chooses a target.
Yeah.
That's how it works. So you move back behind the group, like in line with the cone, and that's about it. And you just-
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you move back behind the group in line with the cone, yeah? So,
You
like,
weren't doing it wrong, dude. We just both went left and we didn't really have anywhere else to stand.
okay.
Yeah, it could have been like other people just gonna give you.
Because during is just, because like before is when you drop it further back, yeah?
Yeah.
And then after is basically stay near the group, wait for the cone to drop, then fuck off.
No, wait for him to start casting, move away.
Then fuck off. Yeah, wait for him to start casting.
Yeah, that's the key thing. Like that weak core is referencing the point is when he chooses a target, not when he finished casting the cone.
That's super duper more helpful knowing that.
Yeah. So like if you have an after, it means after he's chosen target. So once it's chosen target, you can run away.
Yeah.
Vendrix? Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was one of the biggest problems I saw last time we did it. Because people were doing the mechanics right and still getting axed.
No fish?
Yeah,
smelling something fishy.
Peter's trying to get his attention.
There's so many people aiding like in front of them.
2 seconds to eat this up, so you eat it, we'll go.
No, it takes a second to eat this feast.
Let's do this, guys.
I love Catford.
That was early.
It was you.
Alright, doesn't matter, just focus.
Because it was Vasta on my screen.
Nope.
And shit, my bad. I'm blind.
Innovate, please.
Get your buff now. Cone's coming out. Get your buffs as you dodge, remember.
Why did I not hit you? What the hell?
Get ready for the cone. That's what. Remember, if you got the buff, just stay stacked with us, second pass. And you run to the side. You're gonna escort Vendrix on the right side. Get ready for the cone, guys. Go. Get your buff now. And then
Take
spread
off,
out.
head
Everyone
back.
spread out. Everyone spread out. Keep going. Get Dum Dum up. Cone's coming up. You should know your mitt by now, Dum Dum. You shouldn't be knowing. Alright. Do your soul blights. Stack to the cone, get your buff, and we'll push.
Careful if I tip the cone.
Oh, that's right, we're gonna push. Oh, never mind, we aren't. Go. That was weird.
Run away, dumb.
Yeah, sometimes it uses abilities.
68%.
Sorry, we got
Still going.
Keep going. Remember, we know this phase now, guys. We know how to do it. Did we push before the instead of rages?
Tight bench.
Yeah. If I taunt during cone, it doesn't matter.
Right, range, remember, everyone get ready to spread out once these debuffs drop. Yep, spread, loosely spread. Make sure there's someone close to you in case. Let's do this part properly.
I mean, Peter, come next to me, but... Peter!
Alright, let's do this.
Stay away from me.
Male, if you got the range,
and this orb, run to the back quick. Oh, it's not on him.
have the fear range is coming with the melee.
Pretty sure you said I'll go.
He didn't get anywhere near far enough.
I see. You should just keep going, man. You just.
You were pretty. You were slow on there.
No, but I think you should just keep going. I would have linked right to you.
Everyone stack on top of each other with that because we can't do this with 2 tanks.
Ouch.
Yeah, you can.
He means
Just makes a mess.
I think Avatar stacking on us was saving us as well.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So we got to that phase. That's what we want to see, though.
Sorry, Seth, can I ask a question?
Yeah, go for it.
The burst, you know, the first one we take it out, the second ones we take it in, the third one do we take it in as well?
Take it in, take it in.
Cool.
Should there have been a burst there as well, or not? With that bomb?
It looked like it was stacked directly on top of somebody that had the fear. It looked like that bomb had the fear as well. That's why I said, but...
No man, I went.
Yeah,
to
so I only ran with. That was me. I only ran with you guys because Ben said, "Come with me."
Nah, like I said, you just looked like you had the fear and the bomb.
Yeah, because I was buddied up with him.
That's good. Like we want to keep getting back to phase 2. That was really clean as well. Like our goal this week isn't to master phase 3; it's to keep getting to phase 3 consistently, no matter how far we get into it.
Excuse me, I have a pink beard.
Yeah, so like everyone's, it seems like everyone's comfortable with the way the soul blights and buffs work in phase 1 now, which is good.
Yeah, now we got the. I think we got the fucking the idea now.
I just feel like P2 there's a bit of like headless chickens. Like people kind of freak out, don't know where to go, in me included.
Yeah, that would, the more we get temps in
we
there,
get used to it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. We'll get there, boys.
You look back and go, "Oh, what a joke!"
Melee spread.
how good is that receiver thing, eh?
Yeah.
Tells you everything you need to know.
You don't need to say anything now.
Can you imagine this fight with no recourse?
Yeah, I was thinking that
God.
earlier.
Oh, see, this is why the fight is so hard. Get your buff. It's because they know we have weak aura. They're ready for the cone.
They've disabled it.
Oh, it's hard.
Remember buffs as you dodge the cone. Melee spread out, melee spread out. Stack up,
Ben,
get ready for the
stack on
cone.
me. I'm gonna go drop.
Get ready
mine.
for the cone, get ready for the cone. Dodge, dodge, dodge.
Whoa, where's
Oh,
that come from?
bad. Let's keep going, keep going. Can we get SN up?
He's inside the cone, I think.
Second pots, second pots.
Yep.
I don't think so.
No, he's on the side.
Might be inside. No, he's safe.
Cone's coming, guys, cone's coming.
Alright, cone.
Buff and then spread out. Get your buffs and spread out. Make sure you're never in front of the boss. Spread out, everyone spread out.
Oh,
Stack up.
Wait.
Keep going, get ready for the cone. It's coming up. Now let's work with that rage melee. I'm a range person.
Go. You went wide early, dude.
Shit.
Offensives. Get your buff, get your buff. That's it, keep going. Cone's coming up, cone's coming up. We're gonna miss the timer, but it's right, we'll keep going.
Go away
No,
from
we
me.
did it, we did it. That's it, thanks.
Move
DPS
forward,
is
please.
getting
Can you move
better
forward a
and
little bit?
Rinse popping.
Let's do this properly. If you, the healers, if you get a soul bomb on, you got to pop a defensive, alright? Because it hurts.
I also have APT for this phase.
Vel, can you do sack or sack on the first soul bomb? Spread out everyone.
You mean on the
Coming crazy.
target? Or...
Oh shit.
I wouldn't, you'll just get killed.
Dropping APT. Stand on the
Holy
APT.
crap, you went
APT.
fast.
Stand on the APT.
I told you I'd get here quick, man.
You can get a free res out of the APT.
Focus up, and push. Stacking up, nice work.
Our range needs to come closer next time.
Yeah, some of you guys are too far, too close to the bottom.
Where I am on the left, is this okay?
See where Crazy is? That's perfect, man.
You're still siding now.
Exactly where Crazy
No, that place is bad, Trent.
I thought Ven said anywhere in that part of the room.
The cone for the boss hits
See
you.
where orange
So,
and
can we be
scholar?
quiet, please? There's still some people alive. Can we get Dum them up?
It's going to change to Krieger now. It'll be fine.
There you go.
can
Come on,
take
on
it.
us. Watch the swipes. Spread out, everyone spread out, everyone spread out.
Leechor is out.
Can I get room? Thank you. Let's try pushing.
Stop Krieger. Ah, yeah, I'll
Bombs
take it
in.
now. I got it.
Think here's some Hendrix.
Keep dodging those splades.
Yeah, nah.
Move forward, move forward.
Outside,
So
sorry,
range need a
lost
position
tanks.
better. I keep getting sliced through the tank spot.
Stack up, everyone stack up. Stack on my rage, we'll just kill each other.
Okay.
I got the hang of that phase 2 now. It's fucking easy.
Craig, did you get the first bomb?
Yeah, I did.
It's very
Did you
easy.
stand in the APT?
Sorry?
Next three's gonna be
Did you
a
stand in the APT?
I didn't die. I don't die.
No, you won't die. It'll be immune.
You don't use
No, I
APT
don't.
as a res on this fight anyway.
Man.
You use it defensive.
Can you see that screenshot I just linked? See where I died? I thought you said anywhere in that part of the room was okay.
Yeah, you were too close to the tank, so you got cucked by the clear.
The side
you got
got,
hit
me, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
So
No,
we
where
really
he is,
don't
he's
have
fine. That
anywhere.
means that the tank's fucked up.
Yeah,
So
the
when you want
side's got me.
APT, you want APT on the group as a defensive in case the bomb kills someone? Is that where you want it?
No, you use APT for yourself, man, if you get the bomb on yourself.
Yeah, if you get the bomb on yourself, use it.
Because that way you can res yourself.
Alright, well I'll just save it for me then.
But doesn't he die if like doesn't the ABT go away if he dies?
Yeah,
No.
but the bombs only
No,
go on healer.
I can still revive myself with APT. So I can make myself immune to to a whole bomb. Or any other healer that gets it on them.
I forgot to mention as well, right? Healers, when the bombs are coming out for the suicides, make your way towards the lock portal, so you're already there for it. So when it comes up, you can straight away click on it. Do you understand? Vel, you just put sack on the bomb target, so
yeah,
they
I'm
live a bit
saving
longer.
my iron barks for that too. So.
But that
That one
said,
hurts.
can we please get more range sitting about right here? And
That's where I
same on the
was, but
opposite
then
I see my body in the corner, Ven, so
yeah,
I can't be
where
there.
you were is fine. It's just I need people right here on the
Yeah.
very edge.
Yep.
Right here.
Yep.
Right here.
That's in front
right
of the.
here.
Yep.
So you're saying we're too far in the middle of the room?
Like if
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
like right here in the middle, right close to the melee, we're getting lines through the tank.
I'm seeing
melee.
more mage where the boss is. I'm seeing more range, not mage, where the boss is standing like now.
See, where I was standing here, the sides sort of kept coming and missing where the melee was, but then I was here and got smacked
See,
by the
like
side.
triangle point, where the behind the boss, like you don't really want to be. Oh no, that's a bad point.
From
You don't
No,
really want to be
triangle's
past triangle.
Triangle's exact. If you're any further past triangle, you're inside the bomb radius.
You're
So
basically
really,
gonna get
you've
kicked.
only got this little triangle here where I am now. Otherwise, you go where I am now.
No, you've got here.
don't
you've
go
got
there.
all this room here.
You got from skull to
Yeah,
triangle
with
to
the
circle.
left and also-
Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
you had where Cray's standing.
Where
I
I'm
thought-
standing, Ven, I got
All
hit by
here,
side.
dude.
Yeah, that's where we're tanking. We have to
Yeah.
move for the
No,
thingy as well.
No, you can't be standing there because the burst. Never mind. Yeah,
The
you're right.
side
Because I
got
thought
me
the
where
burst
you
on the
are,
tanks.
Yeah,
you
no,
got
when
literally
trend
the
is
top-
fine,
let me
is
say-
tanks are right on this cone here, and you move to the left or you move to the right. If you're having three sights coming at you though, because
Yeah, the
people
boss was
in
here.
range are standing right on top of melee, it's just fucking
The
us
boss
over.
was about here when I was there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is everyone sorted?
see, between Skull and Diamond, man, that whole section where my circle is, dude, you can stand there. Don't know why he's standing right next to the boss.
Right? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Well, someone with
So yeah,
rage.
like, just be careful because we're losing range because they're too close to the bombs. Yeah, we freaking go back to that phase. That's good. Let's just do it again. Just keep doing it all night.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So earlier when I was burst and I did run with you, that I should have been doing that anyway.
Only if you've got fear.
No, burst
Turn
you
around,
said.
turn
First
around.
one goes with you.
Get your buff. Get your buff.
First set's run out to the marker on your head, so X or...
Cone's coming. Cone's
Yeah, which means they're not with the tank anyway.
Yeah. That's
Oh, I
what
thought
said.
you meant both
First
burst.
things
Sorry.
that aren't with the tank unless you have fear.
Back up. Melee spread out. Move, Jazz. Bait the cone. Bait the cone. Jazz, can you move? Go. Stack up, everyone. And if you get the buff, second parts, if you get the buff, just say sack. Here it comes.
Sorry, boys. Fuck me, dead.
Get buff and then spread out. Everyone spread out.
Hey, but Crit Master's inside the cone.
Spread out, everyone. Stack up.
Yeah, that was spread.
Yeah,
Can you bot-
didn't.
you bot me,
Let's
Sid?
wipe it up. Whoever had that, so Demon, yeah, you didn't spread out enough.
Snitsy did alright.
Everyone, you have like plenty of room. We basically have this entire area to spread. Like technically, range you need to use most of the room. Melee shouldn't have to move outside of the boss range to spread out because we have our designated positions, right? So if we're melee, like we should be okay on the sides. So your range is just not like spreading out far enough. That's all. So when you get your buff at that point, just get your buff and stay spread. If you're on the edge of the room, that's fine because you've got about like 7-8 seconds before the next cone comes in. So you just assess the situation and then move in. That's all. It's like that time it wasn't really Demon's fault because he was where he should have been relative to the boss. It was the range were on him. So waiting on thoughts for a bit.
Oh, good. I can take my pants off then.
Oh, Trent, oh.
Cameron's last up.
Didn't even have to buy you dinner.
I know.
Fucking Mythic Argus after dark.
This isn't the Northern Territory rating build. It's not after dark ever.
I mean, I find that offensive. We're not all like that, man. Not that I'm about, I mean, because I'm from NT. Not that there's anything wrong with being, like, indigenous.
Well, you can't say Avo.
Yeah, that was a bit racist, my bad. And you're live streaming. Oh,
sniffers here.
sorry, YouTube. Spread out, guys, spread out. I mean, what am I saying? Yeah, watch out. Don't spread out. Get your buff. Cone's coming up. Dodge. Marines, when it's time for you to spread, you've got heaps of room. Just don't be in front of the boss, that's all.
Yep.
LA, spread out. What are you doing outside, Demon?
Ah, shit, sorry.
Everyone stack up, stack up. The cone is...
The tank could not turn it.
Yeah, come
I
on,
think
tank.
Dum Dum died. The was me and Krieger, and Dum Dum was already dead.
I was standing with the thing, so I had 2 stacks.
It doesn't say it
It
hit you.
was probably late talk. He got hit by like 18 million, so he definitely had more than, like, he probably had 2 stacks on him. So whoever the next tank was didn't turn up. Eat up, let's go again.
Wait, it wasn't Dum-Dum's fault?
I'm lagging as well, like, cover yourself.
No, he got hit by 18 million, which means he had 2 stacks on him. So he shouldn't have had it then.
Oh shit, I'm down to 6 EMS.
So when you're ready, Rams. Yeah, Dum Dum, does Krieg have like a taunt macro that he spams at you into taunt or something?
No.
What DBM does.
5, 4,
Okay, yeah, DVM probably shouts out.
2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
The might of sea and sky must aid our champions. Go for them.
Fuck, the crew master's miles away.
I'm sorry. What's your buff? Kane's coming up.
Woohoo!
Already?
That one was why somebody moved late to get their buff.
Look where I'm standing.
We're just.
Reset now. We're already
Yeah.
down.
I know we would have had to wait for cooldowns though. Some people.
Just a while to get in, but it's complicated and what.
Usually.
Yeah, remember, if you're not getting your first buff at 75%, don't bother getting it at all. You're gonna wipe someone.
Yep, that's basically it.
First one you get at 75, second one you get when you're moving,
You
third
don't
one you
need
get
to
after
wait
the
for me to
curve.
call out get the buffs. I call it just for the sake of it. But at 75 energy is when you want to get it, because that's the point where if you get a soul blight when the next second set of buffs come out, you're not going to lose you'll have time for the buff still if you get the soul blight. If you get it earlier, your buff's going to drop off. If you get soul blight, if you get it later, you just go start with the cone. How long you need, Robs?
36.
Fish feast is down as well, guys. Need up. Robs, fish feast. You ever need that? You don't want the Womps in reverse? Yeah, let's do this, guys. We freaking did really well with it tonight, getting to that second phase consistently.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 1.
The might of sea and sky must aid our champions. Go for them.
Pit Masters needs to get out a little bit.
You ready for the buffs? Get some?
Get now.
Get ready for the cone.
Forward a little bit more.
Hey, cast them.
Everyone in, melee spread out.
Sorry.
Melee spread out. We get him up. Stack up, stack up, stack up. Cone's coming.
Inside the cone.
Swipe it up, wipe it up. Too many down.
Were people to just die then going for their buffs?
I mean, well, they get their buffs as you dodge the cone, so...
Yeah, that's what I mean.
really
Like,
be
I
getting
did
their
that
buffs.
buff perfectly, but I think people ran for it anyway because they didn't get it too late.
Fucking Peter, man.
Oh yeah, it's 8:30. That's halfway through the raid night, isn't it? And we're doing 10 minutes breaks now as well, guys, because this boss is a bitch. So
You might jump on
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
scooter.
I feel less
Yeah,
tilted
it's
on this
that
boss than I have on any other boss so far.
because it's the end boss, man. That's why.
Last boss.
Alright.
dude.
Have a break,
And-
guys.
and-
Use this break, alright? Use this break. Don't be at your computer. Just use it. You need a refresh
on the
up.
scooter and
And
go down.
also
Make me a cup of
Sexy.
tea.
You're crazy.
boss. Shut up, Peter.
Yeah.
Asshole.
And also, you weren't here for the last 3 raid nights, so you're not as
Okay.
tilted yet. Just wait, it'll happen.
Oh, fuck off, demon.
I mean,
I want to roll, but I want to go do shit.
that's the idea. Well, it's just you, so. And try in general for some reason. Oh, look, here we go.
I'm down. I'm down.
What is it? What
Give
is
me
it?
your gold, Finn.
What is it? How many? What was it?
20k.
20k.
100k, mate.
No, always 20. 20s.
Hey, Demon, join as well.
No, I don't gamble.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I just encourage it.
Okay, quick. Who's rolling?
You're just that poker machine at the pub that won't shut the fuck up.
Yeah, come on.
Later, boy.
Give me that go.
Later.
One more quick before I go cigarette. Go.
Siggy butt brain!
You should be cigaretting right now.
No, but quick.
Come in.
Peter's gonna get shafted.
Yeah, probably.
Crazy, join in.
Nah.
Too early.
Too early.
No.
Too early.
Oh fuck! No, dum.
Oh!
We're back.
Oh, you poor cunt.
Oh, Peter, what the fuck?
73. Oh, I'm making my goal back, boys. I'm probably not last place anymore.
Let's go.
Who called it?
Let's go.
Who jinxed me?
Me, I jinxed you.
Invite me back.
Quick, invite Pete back before he gets pulled.
That's why you're gonna win this one, Peter. Go again.
Fuck no.
Come on.
Nah, man. I have bad luck with rolls.
No. Come on. Damn it.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, you wasted it,
Oh,
bro.
that sucks.
Oh
No.
Give me your money, boy.
Look at that! Look at that!
Hey, Peter, you should have rolled. I would have taken that 19k.
Heck no.
Ends on a streak.
2
I'm gonna
goals
roll
short.
you up 2 goals.
Yeah. Doesn't matter.
I couldn't be
I'm
bothered.
gonna get rid of a bad roll now. Whoa, okay, what's going on? I'm fucking getting good rolls out the door.
This one's gonna be AIDS now.
Yeah,
Watch,
this
you
one's
jinxed
gonna be
it.
shit. Just watch.
I'm making my money back, cunt.
Oh, that's
Still
not bad.
Ooh, Peter.
You don't drink petrol
Yeah.
from a
Let's go, dub. Come on, dub. I'm just gonna join the next one. We're gonna grab some food. Yeah, be.
No, you want to, Peter?
I gotta win. Best of 3. If I lose this, I'm G quitting.
Fuck.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, no.
that?
No.
Give me the gold back, cunt. Bastard.
You're paying, man. I think Fender's AFK.
Vendrix is gonna steal my thunder. Watch this. Watch this.
He's gonna roll like a flat, like
He has a
20,000.
50% chance of winning.
Oh, fucking. What? How's that 50?
Well, you can either roll more than me or less than me. It's fucking
55%. Or 45%.
There's only 2 ways the roll can go. It can either be better or worse. It's 50-50, bitch.
I think that's not how probability works, mate.
Mate, it's how it works, alright? Because I have a set number.
Wait, did somebody have a roll of 100?
He's like typing in what number he wants on his fucking hack program.
Wait, could you play the statistics? I want to know where I am at the moment now. Surely I'm probably still in a negative, but I've got to be getting somewhere now.
Now, here's a problem with the forced name change from Blizzard. I lost all my weak auras.
Wait, let's do 50k.
And obviously all my stats.
Rip.
I've lost the most. Can we do 50k? I want my money back, bitch.
50k roll?
No, I'm sticking with 20k, thanks. I'm liking the fact that I haven't rolled under 10k once tonight.
Do one 50k roll for Arrow. God damn it.
Next, I'll do a 100k. How's that? Let's see how many victims we get.
Fucking pussy.
I still haven't rolled under 10k at all.
Ha.
Yeah, there it goes.
He had this big.
Yes.
No,
Jazz gonna win.
Give me the gold.
Alright, can we do a 50k for me since I'm obviously never gonna win a 20k roll? 100,000.
Oh, what? 100,000? Oh my god. Oh.
Dum dum.
Fuck off then.
Yes! Always winning, man. And
Thank
a
you.
loss.
What is that? 55?
Now he's only won 3k.
All of my gold from tonight's now on Vesta.
Can we do a 50? Fuck hundreds. Hundreds crazy.
Go back to 20s.
Alright, do 200k then.
Alright, 150. Just for Eric. Last roll. Fuck off, no! Yes! Yes!
Dumb Peter!
Oh, jeez. God.
Oh, Peter's not even in it. I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
man. This
Yeah, I
game's
was gonna say,
rigged.
how does that work?
Can we have
He's
people that
just
aren't
rolling.
like if they're not in it, don't roll?
Back to 20.
Thought I got like a bunch, but
I haven't won.
a heap of gold.
I'm liking my RNG tonight. Someone at Blizzard's like, okay, we forced his name change. Let's force his RNG to go up as well. Oh, dum that's 2,000. Dum.
Invert.
Give me that gold, buddy.
Oh no, I'm out here. I'm out here.
You can't outrun a DK on a mount.
What a bit.
Hell he can.
Okay, now you got everyone's repair bill as well.
Oh, for
No,
fuck's
fuck that
sake.
shit.
Dum.
Oh fucking hell, dude.
Yeah, just summon me back, eh?
Of sea and sky must aid our champions.
I expected
Dum dum, fuck that.
Dick.
Doesn't want to pay 18k,
CNS.
ends up paying 30. Oh.
How does that kill people?
I don't know. This is taking forever.
Look at me in the ice block. Please, please, do spawn. Do spawn. Please spawn. 2 seconds. 1 second. No.
I think Vass DC'd or he teleported out or something. He's a view. Look at this tank.
Is he on me?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard.
Taking those hits
He's
in the
still
back of the head.
Maybe we should just get Dum Dum to half out. Gives him more mid.
I'm just staying dead.
This is my defensive, boys.
Maybe this is a fucking bug.
No. If it is.
Seriously, like, fuck. How
I'm
does
not
that?
staying in group if we're gonna try and use
There's
it.
one way to
How is Vasta still alive?
Are we phase 3 yet, boys? Come on.
Seriously. How does this?
Nah, Vass is letting the raid down. He doesn't have the spike necklace from Karazir.
use thorns, man. Oh.
Where is that? Alright, dum repair bills.
Jesus Christ.
You're missing a digit there, man. You're missing a digit there, man. Thank you.
2, 1.
Wait.
Oh, okay.
Praxis is coming.
I'm
That's
back.
buff.
Mate, that's not going to cover the cost of my repair bill.
Oh, who killed me? Someone owes me money.
Let's check who's back, not the pull.
How long ago did the timer expire? I had a stopwatch going.
I have no idea. I just got on there.
My bloody wife want to show me something.
I just need someone.
Trailer, it's a 200k roll, not a 20k roll.
Oh, fuck.
Fucking you
Oh,
on
no.
come on, Trail, eh?
Come on. You're probably gonna win. Watch this.
Yes!
That's not
No!
too bad,
Dude,
though.
that's a lot. That's
I
what are you guessing
know.
for?
Yeah, I'll have that. I need it.
No, I don't have that
90k
kind of
left.
man. I thought it was 20k. I
Dude, no,
honestly
like
thought it was
that's
20K.
actually like all right, man. Like for a 20k roll, you
Yeah.
didn't lose all that much. Could have been worse.
Go on, one more roll. Let's take some of my money.
Can I enter and say I don't have the money as well?
Oh,
Oh, let's see what I would have rolled.
Who
Not
wants to
bad.
take some of my money? Oh god, it's 200. This could break me.
Oh, I only thought it was 20k. Whoops.
See how many people join
Unless
first.
I win.
Last one, alright, Realms?
Yeah.
I've only
I
got
thought
30K.
Roms only does 20k, man. So I was thinking. No, I actually don't even have that gold, man.
Rip that 150k.
Right, can we get a feast down? Can we get a feast down?
The one roll I win.
Eat up, everyone, eat up.
It's the one that matters.
Yeah, dude, holy fuck.
Alright, so I'm gonna go over Red Boy phase again, because we probably already
Which
forgotten
phase?
during the break. Red Boy.
Oh, the fucking red guy.
Yeah. So when we res up, all range gonna go to triangle straight up, and then you just melee gonna stay on the boss. As soon as it's interrupted tanks, you take him straight away to star, and melee follow behind. And you know, like if they're spinning, don't stand on them. You go in between. If they're not spinning, you stand on them.
I don't know if my incinerate bolts will dodge these walls.
After as soon as the blades are done, everyone spreads out. So we're gonna get a raw then Krieger, and then once we've spread out, all range are gonna like go back onto, was it triangle? If you have the fear, if you don't have the rage, you're basically you're going on triangle. If you have the rage, just chill somewhere in the middle because the orb doesn't spawn on you. Melee, when the baiting's time to come, we all run on triangle to bait, and then we kill the orb 30%. We move out, range move out around like 10 to 20%. And you move, basically, range will move to along the wall until where it's safe. That's about it. To the right. You move towards star, and you stop basically where the point is, where it stops, like where it's safe zone. And then tanks will
And
just...
from then we're like just stacking on the arse of Argus, yeah.
Yeah, basically. And then
if
chains
you
will
got
come out.
rage, yeah.
We break them straight up, and then...
one by one, please.
Are we going
No,
clockwise?
the first two are breaking straight up. We're going
Anti-clockwise.
anti-clockwise.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Yep. So like we'll just worry about this first chains first. I'm not going to bother explaining the other ones. We'll get this one sorted.
We're going clockwise, right? Me.
Which is cool. Let's eat up. There's a fish feast down. And rune up as well, guys.
It ran out in the time of the break.
For now,
Ran
let's
out,
just
we all
keep getting
died.
consistently into this last phase.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
The might of sea and sky must aid our champions.
Spread your buffs. Oh, I forgot to mention, Jazz, with you and me, when we get the rages, we'll just wait a bit, because every time I've gone out, I always get clipped by the sides.
Yeah.
Get your buffs. Stuck nice and tight, guys. Melee spread out. Good Master's gonna be the opposite side. Because I got the rage. Get ready for the cone. Okay.
Oh,
Are you inside the cone?
yeah.
Go on, guys. Stack up. It's resume anyway. Second pops. Second
Gonna
pops.
watch the B-res. Don't. Bad B-res people.
Get ready for the cone. Get ready for the cone.
Oh, I moved too slow.
Get your buff. Get your buff. Everyone spread out. Get your buff and then spread out. Off the boss's ass. No one should be on it. Stack up. Everyone stack up now. Cone's coming. Cone's coming.
Okay.
It's defensive. Alright, get your buff and then stack up.
Ah,
Because Cone's coming. Stack up nice and tight. Stack up nice and tight, guys.
Thank you, Turtle Boy.
Hey, I helped.
No, we got the stack. We got the right, spread out. Yeah, no, it's bad.
Crazy Shaman needs big heals for more stacks on him.
Really? Personal?
Got sacked.
So do I.
Feral just didn't give a fuck.
No, like I didn't call out to spread because I thought we might have made it through. We'll keep do the practice phase.
Crazy. Look out.
We don't have a B-res.
Spread, everyone spread out.
Crazy's good. Oh no.
Okay, do the bombs.
Did you want me to get up, man?
Nah, save it.
Oh, no.
This is where you use your Spirit Link totem. Oh no, never mind. No, don't. You're not gonna die. Next one, if you get targeted by the next one, you use it.
You sure you don't want to get up?
No, save it, because we lost a lot. This is just practice.
Dead.
So 3 to 4 goes there, targeted.
Fear's out.
Oh no, 3 to 4 stack.
See, there's no one stacking between diamond. I mean, no one standing between diamond and skull.
Do we have a lock portal now?
There is. I'm dead. Now there is.
Get ready.
You guys are too close. You're gonna die from the bomb.
Yeah, I had nothing there.
Yeah, and that's what I mean about how ranged needs to be.
No, Vel died too early because he had the fear.
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
no, the site that's directly on top of the tanks at the moment.
Spread out. Everyone spread out. Everyone spread out.
Is there a lock portal there? In the middle?
No,
There was.
Oh no, Trent.
Spread out. Stack up. Move back.
So Essen,
you guys
can move
all
a little bit closer to Vesta.
Out on me, Samson.
Like all those guys stacked up there just got hit by that spinner.
Does that mean they can't dodge?
Yes,
the
it means
spinner's
they
only
can't
target
dodge.
range.
No,
Yes.
there was two
Target
of us with
everyone.
fear, and one of us went left, the other one went right, and we kind of fucked ourselves, I guess.
Yeah, we split off the blade, but I went left because of the rage.
But I went to catch up, and I got hit.
Yeah, I think so.
So it was Vendrix was Avatar at the time. When you Avatar, I think it might be best to call out which direction you're going if we're gonna have to move like that. Because we got 2 scythes, and like I think I went left, the other burst went right, and you sort of like bounced between us, and then we all got fucking fidget spinnered.
Fidget
Oh,
spinner.
there was like a whole bunch of people talking over Discord as well then. And you gotta keep quiet, guys. But we made it back there. It was a bit messy, but yeah.
I might go hang in that spot there, Cray, if you want to be my buddy.
Yeah, I'll be. That's where I'm always standing. But that's no one's standing there, man. Like, there's heaps of room there.
And here's remember when the
Traditionally,
box
people just
coming
favour the middle of the room when the boss is on the side.
If you don't have fear, you can stand on the side.
And the bombs are coming out. Healers get moved towards the portal so you can click on it. I know that time we didn't have one. But yeah, just be prepared.
Cray, are we going to die there if the burst goes to its diamond target though?
No. They should be soaking. The
I'll
tanks
be on
should
the
soak.
tanks.
Yeah, but not everyone.
Basically the ones that matter.
Okay.
You'll be fine.
Get your buff. Here comes the cone. Melee spread out. Melee spread. Everyone stack up, get ready to move for the cone. Here it comes. Back on the boss's ass, on the boss's ass. Second pots.
There's bots that were bad.
Good job.
Whoever got the before one, drop it in the during section.
But stay afterwards, right? And cone's coming, guys. Cone's coming.
Crit Master's on the rage.
Get your buff, then spread out. Everyone spread out. Stack up now. Nice tight.
Jeez.
Get ready for the cone.
I need an escort. Snitchy needs an escort back left. Coming.
Defensives, if you have them.
Choose mine.
Go.
Is Mastery under C?
Yeah, they're both on top of each other.
It's right. Push it. Everyone spread out. No, we did. Oh. No, a bit slow in DPS there, but alright, keep on. Make sure you're inside. Crazy, if you want to pop when it's safe, just pop.
Yeah, I will.
Let's do this properly.
Pop in.
Everyone spread out. Lock portals ready for your healers, remember? Use that. Everyone spread, spread.
Okay, so I got hit by Scythe right there. That's horse
Oh my
shit.
god.
This is why you don't do that.
That's why you don't
whoever that
blink
was.
away.
You wait.
You're also not far enough. You're supposed to be on the very edge of the wall, and I'm dead.
Oh shit.
Hey, stop moving. You can't stop moving. You got to keep moving. Because I'm your escorter coming back.
Oh, I
And
didn't even
'cause
see.
I-
No, I didn't see you there.
Oh, okay.
I was already dead either way. But
We'll keep practicing for. Oh no, Vendrix is dead. Wipe it up. So yeah, like I'm just going to remind that for the healers, right? If you have the fear on you, it's not Vendrix's job to escort you back into the raid. It's the other person who's with you for that very first one, because Vendrix has to get back to the boss like ASAP. So if you're a healer who gets it, no, this was the very first one. You know how all the bursts go out with you?
no, they don't. They kill me.
Oh,
Unless you have fear, you don't.
Yeah,
go out,
that
you
was
go to your
100% my bad then. I went out with you guys.
Because that's what killed me.
Yeah.
Tank,
That
you
was on me.
gotta have some form of taunt announcement. Can't keep doing this without taunts. Copy that macro, place Dark Command with your taunt. It's getting ridiculous.
Just quickly as well, if you've got a before blight, you drop it in the during section. Where does the during blight drop their blight?
What? The before
So-
is as back as you can.
Yeah, but if they drop it in the during section, where do you drop it? Because isn't the point of dropping a during blight, like where you drop it so you can avoid the cone without it hitting you?
Yeah.
But if you have to drop it in the before section, you're pretty much fucking dead, aren't you? Yeah?
Probably
You know what I just realized actually? Because I've been telling you guys to drop the before in line with the cones, haven't I?
Back.
I think
Before is in line with the cone at the back. No, that's right. That's right. What I'm saying is, because if you drop your blight in the during phase, right, it's going to happen just as he drops the cone. So the blight is going to drop just before he drops the cone, right? So you've got like the lowest amount of time to get out. If you have the before blight and you drop it in the during section, you've effectively just killed the person with during blight on them because they can't put it in their spot because they have the least amount of time to get out. So, yeah. I'm sorry, that's why I don't talk very much.
So if you have before, get the fuck out.
Yeah, and don't drop it in the during section because that's what killed me.
Don't go too far out. Can I get a face out,
Would it
please?
help if you ran custom wings?
May your feet find good trails.
No, it's not. It doesn't matter. So what it is, right? If I had the during buff on me, right? So the during blight, right? The person who had before blight on them dropped it in the during section. I need the during section because I have to. My blight's going to drop just as the cone drops. But if the before person covers that with shadow damage, then I've got nowhere to drop my blight safely without me dying. I either wipe the raid by dropping it off to the side and risk the cone attracting to me, or I kill myself. That's pretty much the
Yeah,
option
so
I've been
it's on the
given
other
each
guys.
person.
It's on the other guy then.
Yeah. So you got to make sure you drop the before one exactly right, because otherwise you've effectively killed the during person.
Like the before one, you've got ample time to drop as far as you can, really, like next to the cone. Yeah, it's like I screwed up that burst in the first phase. I completely forgot.
3, 2, 1. Self-CD. 3, 2, 1.
The might of sea and sky must aid our champions. Go to them.
Okay, buff. Cone's coming.
Let's go back a little bit more.
Stack up nice and tight, guys. Melee spread out. Stack up nice and tight. Pops after the cone, don't be greedy. Nice work. Stack up again. Remember range, when we spread you've got plenty of room. Second pops. Keep good, cone's coming, cone's coming. Get your buff and spread out. Get your buff and spread
Don't
out.
miss either of them.
Spread out. Everyone spread out. Stack up. Stack them nice and tight. Cone's coming. Alright, get your buff when it's going to expire now.
I don't have defensive sword.
Get your buff now, stack up, because we're likely going to get this cone. Nope, nice work. Can we get crazy up when... Oh no, we gotta get power dingle up. Get power dingle up when it's safe.
Accept it when I say. Now.
Go Paladin!
Let's do this properly, guys. Everyone spread out, lightly spread, alright? Make sure there's someone close to you. So Vasa, you're a bit too far out in case you get the fear. There's no one really close to you. Keep going. Remember, dodge the fidget spinners.
Oh god, who's this out here?
Next set of bursts on the tank.
Wait, was that wrong?
Yeah, if you don't have fear, you go to your marker.
It's alright. Next healer suiciding, right? The healers move your way towards the portal. Oh shit. Sorry about that. Healers, go to the portal so you're ready if you get a bomb on you, okay? Ready healers. I feel like Cray was the only one in that area. But it's alright.
Dead, I'm dead.
Keep going, keep going.
Good work, Craig. Good work, Craig.
Good dying, Craig.
Everyone spread out now, spread out. Keep going, do this properly. Oh man, what the hell? Tanks, you gotta keep it consistently. Keep going, just push him.
He died on his second stack.
Push, push, push.
What happened there?
Just keep pushing, keep going, guys.
You can get there.
Alright, bombing. Everyone who gets it, go do it properly. Do it properly. So without the tank, burst go to your markers. Burst go to your markers.
There's a fear guy.
You can take. Oh no, portal's dead, isn't it?
Come on, guys.
And just push it.
If I had 8 PT, I didn't think I'd die that quick.
What
Yeah, it ticks really fucking hard. You need
Yeah, it does.
40.
I got burst, boys.
Just stay on tank, just stay on the tank.
You should be able to push this 3%.
The tank swapped. Oh god.
Tanks, why are you not swapping?
Dum Dum had it and didn't move.
No, but because he was still tanking the boss. Let's push him. Crack is red boy.
Just as dead, bang.
I got this, boys!
Come on, Van.
Execute.
So you tanks really need to pay attention, Dum Dum and Krieger. Dum Dum had that for so long.
Yeah,
and there
Krieger,
wasn't
you
console.
need that macro linked in general. If you're not on mic, you need to have that.
At that point, Dum Dum should have said, like on Discord, taunt, but he wasn't. He could have easily done that, because Dum Dum was currently tanking. He should have told Krieger to taunt. Alright, let's go again.
We're getting much more consistent.
We need to be. That's part of the prog.
Practice. Practice.
No, I wouldn't say that wasn't really on Dum Dum. Well, actually, it was half you guys, because Dum Dum should have called for a taunt, and whoever the next tank was, Krieger or Vendrick, should have been ready for it.
He also did die throwing off the timers entirely.
Oh, did
died?
Yeah, you did. You died on the second swipe.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, can I just confirm, because it seems it's looking different every time. Can I just confirm, in phase 2, the first one is like heroic, the next 3 are a new one, and the last one is like heroic.
Yeah, so the first one will always be me, and then I come back after, and I stack on the second set of bombs, and then I taunt off, and because I've still got the avatar, I'm just tanking normally for 10 seconds. Next tank
I don't need
will
all
be
that.
the Krieger or Dum Dum random.
If I've got a burst, I'm going on my marker, and then if I've got a bomb, I'm going out with you. That's on the first one, and then all of the other ones are in stacked, and then the last one. Yeah, right, cool. Let's go.
Can you make an emulator for this event? Simulator, so we can practice offline?
Because that first one we all went out with you and it worked fine.
I'm just changing something.
Underpants.
That fifth one we had, it got really messy with the tank thing. Doing the burst and everything. Do we just not want to sacrifice at that point as well?
We can. It might be hard to keep everyone alive with only 2 healers though.
But no, the boss was almost pushed because we lost like almost all the DPS at that point because everyone was going everywhere, like doing the bombs properly.
5th bomb wasn't on a healer, it was on Vastar and then he got instantly killed.
Shouldn't have been in. The bomb's always on healer.
Yeah, but that's because the healers were already dead. That's what I mean.
Okay. So we're just going to keep it consistent. The first one's the only one that's different, alright, okay? Healers, you're always going to be suiciding after the first one. Get your buffs now.
Macro.
You're ready for the cone. Melee spread out. Stack up, get ready for the cone, get ready for the cone.
Sorry guys, hate that so much.
Stack up. Alright, buffs are coming after the cone, second pots.
Like we said before, I had a during, I had nowhere to go.
That's right, get ready for the cone. Get your buff and spread out. Stack up now, quickly stack up. Get ready for the cone.
You're in the cone, you're in the cone.
That's good.
Swipe it up, we lost too many there.
Alibaba!
We lost Pardingo and Realms really early.
I also can't escort 2 people if they go in different directions.
Oh, it's not just the hunters need escort as well.
Oh, I
thought we had
me.
one person.
We don't
No,
have epic
I
heroes,
light on
just
me
Peter.
before.
Oh, okay.
Well, what do we just have
mechanic.
Well,
If it's
help
on
people
Peter,
out
then
the orbs and the buffs in the Death Fog are likely people dying to the Death Fog. Because if they're dodging properly, the buff should never be in a Death Fog.
Dum diddly dum dum.
Check your flask, guys.
5 minutes.
Is there a cauldron? Is it?
Yeah, like that third set of buffs, guys. If you're like, if you get the crit buff on you, like the actual drop buff, and you're a haste person, doesn't matter. You run to the left side and drop the crit on the left side, and then you've got time to go around to get the haste buff afterwards. All right. So you got to pay attention to your buff. Check your flask, Peter, and Pardingo.
4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
The might of sea and sky must aid our champions. Go to them.
Come on.
Get him up. Can we? No, it's going to swipe us now.
Cool.
Swipe it up.
Finally didn't get the rage buff.
That was a massacre.
You shouldn't be dying dum-dum to these things. You should already know what cooldowns you're going to be pressuring
No,
at this point.
I'm like lagging, like this whole night. I have like a second delay and then like it's every now and then everything will pause and like surge again.
Turn all
I
your
like
graphic
it,
settings
Rams.
down like I did.
No, I was. Oh, okay, no, it's dropped now, but I was like picking up
you're ping.
210.
Oh, boys, it got easy now. It's just time to shoot.
50 seconds.
Oh, we got to the
Told you
last
we don't
phase.
have breaks,
I mean,
that's
that
what
second
fucks it.
phase pretty well. No, we got a couple of attempts in that last phase. I mean, the
I'm just
second
being
phase
funny.
pretty well.
Trying to be.
Like, it's what, our fourth night, and we got to the last phase. That's pretty good.
Little bastard went back up to 50% off though.
He goes to 60% now.
60.
What a prick.
Yeah.
My second night.
Yeah. Did you drop a feast, Vendrix?
Yeah,
No, I
it's
was
right in
looking at
front of SN.
I thought Prida's would be like best in slot for tanks.
No, the other legendaries are better. Because Pride actually constantly getting hit
It gets
is just like
whacked and
nothing.
then it's gone for 15 seconds.
Yeah, it doesn't do much.
I'm ready.
Alright, that's my go. Pardingo and that, there's always food down, you gotta be prepared. Even if Vendrix forgets to pop a feast down, you gotta use your own food then.
3, 2, 1.
I got walk.
Hello.
Hello. We saw Red Boy phase, man. Get your buffs.
Hey.
We got 45%, I think.
49.
49.
I'm the red guy.
Red Rocket.
Red Rocket.
Melee spread out. Get ready for the cone. Cone's coming. Cone's coming. Jump. Second pots. Cone's coming up. Cone's coming up. Crit Master is going to be on the wrong side because I've got the fear, the rage. Get your buff and spread out. Get your buff and spread out. Get your buff and spread out. Everyone spread. Everyone spread. Keep going. Stack up. Nice time.
Thanks, Ben.
It's coming. Cone's coming.
Oh, that's gonna be wide, boys.
Oh, who was that?
Yeah, that person who had the rage there, you were in a really bad position. Wipe it up. You basically forced us to run through you to dodge the cone. You can't, like, I think that was you, Shamitz. You got to make more room. Like, as a ranged person with the rage, you have to be literally as far as you can along the cone.
Yeah, whoever was back left with the rage, I had to run into them.
That was Shamitz, yeah, because we all had to dodge, we had to run through him, which,
That
yeah,
must have
shouldn't
been
happen.
a bad one, trying to kill a number one.
So he's not going to focus me though with the rage.
He will, he will, he will. He only doesn't focus melee with rage.
Okay, so
you
just
need to be
stand next to the cone, but stand back so you can get out of there if you need to. Okay.
Yeah, because that time you blocked us off. That's all.
I just thought he would focus me. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, but it won't be as wide as you think it's going to be. You'll be able to get out.
Yeah.
You lagging, Peter, or what?
Are you?
Yeah?
Yeah? It's died down.
It's waiting on pots.
It's just that pool that I lagged.
Is everyone's done in like 2 seconds?
Yeah.
DTF.
Can't have it.
You guys rune up. You should have runes.
Mine's on my pot.
Oh my god.
Still selling them out?
We get them up quickly. Now they spread out. Gotta watch that cleave.
I'm slowly learning as a priest.
Get your buff. Cone's coming out. Melee spread out. And stack up quickly. Cone is coming. Nice and tight. Get your buffs after. There's a Soul Blade really close to the group. Can't be like that. Second pots. Cone is coming.
Back left,
Cone is coming.
back left. Escorting, go. Go, you two, go!
Get your buff and spread out. Get your buff and everyone spread out.
Apart from each other. Come on, guys.
Or do we both have it?
Spread out,
Yeah,
spread
you
out.
both had it, and you both sank.
Stack up, stack up, stack up.
Notice, sorry.
Sorry, come on, just shush. You're dead, be quiet. Get ready for the cone.
Careful, it's gonna be wide.
Defensive guard. Get your buff when you can, and we gotta push it.
I double tank.
Ah.
Moon's coming.
I got low, my panic.
You're gonna get it, so watch out. Everyone spread out, everyone spread out.
Let the fury of the sea wash away this corrupt.
Right, nice one.
DPS too late.
Yeah, sorry, we'll practice the next phase anyway.
Watch the people with debuffs.
Do we have any Mirases?
Nope.
No.
3
minutes.
Everyone spread out loosely. And the first 2 bursts are going to your markers. Spread out.
Burst. Let's go, 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 keep going, go. Stack you two. Back. Or don't stack.
Yeah, because we had that rage during the during that transition. That's why these ones were so shitty. So we'll keep going. See your red boy phase. Alright, healers move towards the portal. Alright. Watch the quiet. Healers.
Taunting.
I'm dead.
Good job.
We're gonna get red boy phase. So let's spread out. Stack them die. So yeah, like that transition when the bombs came up and the buffs come up afterwards, the reason that happens is because we missed the DPS check in phase 1. You do the DPS check in phase 1, the debuffs come out and then the bombs come out, so you have time to decide what you're doing. Because we didn't make it, the bombs came out and then the debuffs came out. So it's like the burst could have been running with the like to do the thing, but they could get a fear. But because it was too late, like you didn't have time to react to it basically. That's why it's crucial to make that DPS check, because it makes that second phase really easy.
If the DPS check is also made, if you've got fear or rage, you can't get a bomb or a burst.
You can get fear or rage if you have a bomb or a burst on you. It just doesn't work the other way around.
Yeah.
Like we did lose a lot of people halfway through that phase, and so as long as we're alive, we can do the CPS check. That's all that matters.
Yeah, we've got that constant ongoing problem. Remember, if you're stacking on me at the back, do not fucking sprint. I cannot keep up. If I've got to kite somebody who's got fear, you're just going to die to the dot, because don't forget, I'm also absorbing the dot. You're just wasting everyone's time. I was wraith walking.
Kidding me? Fuck, relax.
Cheers,
Just another thing to add as well, that weak aura that says escort me, it says it no matter how long the timer of your escort is. So you have to pay attention that it's within the right, like if it's after a stack, don't bother calling for an escort yet, because Ven might need to escort someone else. So just pay attention to that.
Fuck.
When you're ready, Vendrix.
Yeah.
Wenwix. Oh, Wenwix.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Get your buff. Stack up. Cone is coming. Stack up nice and tight. Stack up nice and tight. Cray, you're a bit too far out. Melee spread. Stack up. Things coming.
Go, go.
Dodge.
Bit wide.
Alright, go. Stack up again. Get him up.
Get him up.
Calm down. What's going on? Pot. Get ready to dodge the cone, guys. Get your buff and spread out. Spread out. Everyone spread out. Stack up if you don't have the rage. Cone is coming. Defensive. Alright, stack up, get your buff as it's going to expire. And this is the push. We're likely not going to make the DPS check, so we're going to have that shitty overlap with the bombs and the stuff. Cone's coming.
3, 2, 1.
And spread out.
I died.
Swipe it up. We lost too many. We're not even going to push red by face.
Alright.
Yeah, we're losing too many people too early then, so we're not making that check. If everyone survives, we've got it no problem.
I don't know how I died. I only had one stack and got hit for 17 mil, 7 of it which was
Probably
blocked.
now the right mid up then.
No, I had it up. I just used it and it just hit me 17 mil.
Are you lagging? Because if you just used it, you probably didn't.
No, it was up.
0.9 of a second before he died, he used shield block.
0.9 I think that's really low. Like really close, I mean.
Yeah, but he had one up from 2.2 seconds previously as well.
Okay.
Is there some chance that you were like not facing him?
Did you have 2 stacks?
Maybe just does spell reflect work?
No.
Nah, that's physical. I use spell reflect on the rages.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, the shield block. I didn't see it up there. Get up, guys. You have a feast Vendrix, or you're not alive yet? Get up.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
The might of sea and sky must aid our champions. Go,
Get your buff. Cone's coming. Watch the swipes, guys. Now they spread out. Stack up, nice and tight. You're ready for the cone. That's what. Everyone buffs after the cone this time. And then when you dodge this cone, just spread out nice and... It's nice. Second box. You're ready for the cone.
Go.
Get your buff and then spread out. Everyone spread. Stack up nice and tight. Get ready for the next cone. Here it comes.
You need a.
Fuck. I need to be at the boss to taunt. Go, go, go.
Sorry, mate.
Push him.
Fuck, I had Rage and Soulblight.
We had 2 stacks of that, the fear. People, you're not stacking up nice and tight fears. Who's that like on the, who's that on the right foot? You gotta be stacked up on the other guy. You're blocking the melee. That's much better. And do we make the check for the rages?
Yeah.
Loosely spread out range?
It's just dependent on when I taunt. If
We
you
get,
do, it's fine.
friend up. Spread out and bombs, guys.
Find someone, SA.
I'll move up more.
One.
Doing this, guys. I have a burst on the tank now.
All of them? Yeah.
Yeah, all. From now on, always on the tank. The healers are suiciding. Get to
Healers,
the
get
portal
ready.
healers, get to the portal healers. And click it if you get the bomb.
Taunting.
Why me, man? All the time.
Oh, we have 2 healers on.
Oh fuck! I just went back. Sorry.
There's still a bomb.
I got 3 stacks. I need a swap, please.
Try to make red boy.
Burst, not moving.
I just went
That
back.
was-
Sorry.
That like blew up instantly on me. Why did it do that?
Someone, no, someone ran over him with rage.
Yeah, if you died, burst boxing is only
Rage.
Yeah, someone had a rage on you.
Like, you didn't actually die to your burst, you just died and then your burst went off.
Sorry, I
Yeah, it's
thought
not fun dropping a rage in the melee stack and all the range ship right up your fucking ass.
So we might maybe assign positions for the rages. For the range one, if you're a range with the rage, just go around like either to nipple or skull sort of thing, where you're not in the way in the middle somewhere. It just makes it clear.
That's where we have been going, haven't we?
Yeah. Oh no, like I didn't see where you guys were, so you might have been there. I don't know, but that way no one should be within like no one. The rage should not be. Yeah. Alright, eat up. Let's go. Get preparing up.
Out, Whitney.
They say P2's the easiest.
Out.
It is. Go do it properly. That's all.
For P1 is.
Hey Mags, can you link me that filter again if you've still got it?
Oh yeah, easy. I've actually got it up and running for you.
Yeah, no, I've been looking at it.
Yeah, this is it here. Control C. Kapuya.
Cheers.
I think we had a lot of people then with high fear stacks as well. So you got to make sure you have a buddy with you.
Shaman
died to
Tartango
Rage
needs
and-
to heal a lot more to people that have the Soul Blight debuff.
2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
The might of sea and sky must aid our champion. Go to them.
Get your buff now. Cone's coming. Melee spread out. Stack up, nice and tight. Stack up. Second pot. Get ready for the cone. Buffs after the cone. Get your buff and then spread out. Buffs and spread out. Stack up and hesitate. Cone is coming. Cone is coming. Stack up. There's some people not stacking up. Dodge.
Go, go, go.
Defensives.
Back in fast.
Get your buff.
There,
Get your buff when it's expiring. Remember that. Don't face the rage.
Fear of the buff.
Rage.
You have a rage, just don't worry about getting your buff, alright? You just let go of it. That's right, guys. Let's do this. We made the check, I believe, as well. Remember, loosely spread after this. Loosely spread out. Help fears out, right, guys? So look out and watch out. Do this properly. Watch the fidget spinners. Heal those soul burst targets. Heal us.
I can't heal it.
Green, I generally run left.
Wall's down.
Log rocks if you need.
Burst in the tanks. Burst in. Burst in. Here they come.
Taunting.
Soul burst.
Healers, healers. Get to the portal.
It's gonna
They'll
swap
be
to
ready.
one of you tanks now. Be ready for it.
Burst, come to the tanks. Come stack up. Stack up burst. X, where are you going? Wait here. Tanks are swapping. Tanks are swapping.
It's swapping now. There. Other tanks on.
Left, left, left. Spread out. Everyone spread out. Everyone spread out.
Why can I not use APT there?
Stupid using
Come.
in first phase.
Oh fuck. I couldn't heal.
So keep going. We can push it.
Did you want me to get up?
Yeah?
No.
Swipe it.
We can't push it. Yeah, just swipe it up. We lost some of them as well.
6%, I believe.
No, just swipe it up. Stack up.
What mark is arming you?
Well, I need all of them for phase 3.
Yeah, I'm just putting some markers out for phase 2 for range.
I think Rangers seem to have it fine at the moment.
that was working
God,
quite well.
no, fuck, no. It's working well for you guys. The blades are fucking the tanks over.
Well, we're standing out where you told us to stand, so...
Well, we can't really help late RNG, can we? Like, if they spawn on the other side of the room and go towards the boss, that's you guys, and we can't really help that.
They will
It's not
always
gonna
spawn
go sideways.
and target a range, though. It doesn't matter where they spawn, it's where they're aiming.
That's
the
that's
thing.
what I mean. If it targets a range, you could target them from a 360 degree. You never know where it's going to spawn at.
But it's dodgeable if it's like this. So from now on, range, see all these markers? These are the spots you're allowed to be on. Nobody up against the wall here. Nobody against the wall here. Nobody against the wall here, because all of the sights are going straight through the tanks.
Well, where red and white are at the moment is exactly where the three of us were all together and with the fears.
Yeah, I'm seeing people on Skull, but on the other side, everybody's up against the wall, and it's just fucking us over.
So if they're on against the wall, what you don't want is it going left or?
No, if it's not against the wall, it's actually dodgeable.
Did you say there were heaps of people on Skull side?
There was three of us or so with two lots of fear, and we were all sort of moving together as a group quite well over right where Skull and Red were.
Yeah, I saw that. I think it was SN and two other people just.
No, it was me, Rin.
Yeah, here is fine. It's
Brandon,
when anybody who's closer than Skull is screwing us over.
So the person with the rage, I believe, was closer to the wall.
If it's coming from here, it doesn't matter where it's spawning, even if it's spawning right next to the tanks, it's not going to go through everyone. The only way it could ever really be bad is if it spawns right here on purple, and that is a really slim chance for it to spawn there. If you're here, it doesn't matter where you are, everything's going to be going straight through. It's going to be going through here, it's going to be going through here, it's going to be going through there. It's just screwing us over.
That pool, there was no one above orange. It was behind.
Above orange.
Yeah, no one was above orange. They were between orange and red.
Yeah, and there was also people right in on the melee without the bombs.
Oh, so wait, like where is range supposed to stand through that phase? Sorry, I've sort of been standing like
the markers
behind Skull.
Yeah, I
Okay.
need the markers.
Keeps
So,
changing.
look at where Argus is right now.
It's
See that line, the groove on the ground? And see this rune that I'm standing on?
Mm-hmm.
See that gold plate that's like right between the two? You want to be standing along here.
Where?
Oh shit!
It doesn't matter where you're standing, as long as you're along where I'm standing right now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's AoE pull. It doesn't matter if I die or not. It pulls everyone.
Stack, stack, stack. This is how we're gonna die. Pushing red phase, alright? Done.
That was easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you look at where my corpse is, picture a tangent going across the center of the room. Just stand anywhere on that. Don't care where.
Yeah, I've just sort of been standing like in the middle circle area.
Yeah, just no one against the walls, nobody moving against the walls to dodge, because if you move against the walls to dodge, then the next one's just going to go straight through there. Because that's what the majority of our damage is taken at the moment, is people getting hit by sights because they've got nowhere to go because they're going straight through the raid.
I think we might need to put externals on the burst. So for every 10 we've gone in, we've lost the 2 bursts at the start. I've always died. Even for, like, I was topped up and I still died. My bubble prop.
Do we really need defensives on that on one of those rages?
I think it's only if you have the soul blight.
When I don't use it, nothing really bad happens. So I might save my.
Just save it. If you have the soul blight, use it. Otherwise, don't use it.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
That's both the times that I've died from bursts. I've previously used my defensive for a soul blight.
Did you buff? Phone's coming. Come on.
But I'm
so never
out of
that.
Can we just wipe it?
Yeah, just wipe it up. There's no point.
Just wipe it, wipe it.
I mean, look where you.
Look where I am, man. Like.
Yeah, but it could be with lag though, man.
Did you jump?
You basically like if you're that close, it means you left too late. That's what it is. You should never be that close in the first place.
Also, Dum Dum, taunt while he's casting cone and then move backwards, and he won't cast anything. He'll move instantly. Craig has been doing it the whole time. I did explain it to you the other day.
Is that how we're getting the good movements?
Yeah. It's whenever Craig is doing it, it's going fine.
I have many wares.
You guys, when the cone's like chosen target, you got to move quickly. Don't finish your cast, alright? Because Shamus, you've been clipped a lot as well. You haven't died, but you've been clipped towards the end of it, I was saying. Krilla, res up. We've only got 15 minutes, wow. Freaking today flew by.
We didn't start till like 25 past.
Flies from Chase Red Boy.
That's right. Sunday we'll try to get there consistently. They're still making phase 2 pretty often now. So Dum Dum, you know what to do with the taunting thing?
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
The might of sea and sky must aid our champions. Go, Gunner.
Get your buff now. Get ready for the cone. Here it comes.
I did hold on.
That's right. Melee spread out. Melee spread out. Melee spread out. Time lost room. Get ready for the cone. Get ready for the cone.
Those blights were aids.
Stack up. Stack up. Second pots. We'll get you
I
up in
need
the
an
next
escort.
I'm coming.
I'm already on him.
Fading cone, fading cone.
Why would you blink like that?
Let's swipe it up. We lost 2 healers already.
People freak out with lights, like just.
Yeah.
Just why
I thought
you got 8 seconds, like
I've
every
got
time
people
I look
standing
at
on you for fear and then you blink away from them. What do you expect is gonna happen?
That's a good one, you idiot.
Why don't you blink then?
I was backpedaling with a during blight to drop it as he cast a cone, and then I must have had a before drop on me as mine went off.
Shaman Sarah, what's up?
Yep.
Were we running like 40 seconds on pots?
25 now.
10 minutes.
Get up, faces down.
So, Vin, do you
Come on,
taunt him while he's casting cone? He'll run towards you.
Yep.
Because he's not allowed to attack anybody else.
Also, be careful. You were turning your back to the boss the entire time you were moving.
Yeah, don't be doing that, dumb. People, don't start getting lazy with these soul blights, alright? We're doing so well. Seems like people are not dropping them properly anymore. If you have the time to run to the edge with them, you do it. Don't be lazy. Make room for the durings.
Five, four, three, two, one. 4, 3, 2, 1.
The might of sea and sky must aid our champion. Go to them.
Get your buff now. And cone is coming.
Wait, that one?
Oh. Now let's spread out, I mean. Back up if you don't have rage. Keep going. Cone is coming. Stack up.
I got 2 ticks of rage because I ran.
Personal. Second pots.
Snitchy's gonna die at some stage here.
Just do external on him. Get ready for the cone. Buffs after the cone, remember.
We can't run left.
Get your buff, and then spread out. Everyone spread out. Don't be on the boss's ass. Stack up. That soul blight on the left there was really bad, whoever that was. So cone's coming. Careful when you dodge on the left side. Okay.
Just dodge, right?
Get your next buff when your thing's about to expire, remember that.
With the fear, like, start moving in.
That's right, we push freaking well. Can we get Shamits up when it's safe?
Oh.
Use a personal trend. Can we get external on trend?
Yeah, I got it. He's got a sack.
Shamans when it's safe. Can we get Shamans up and range spread out? Loosely spread, remember, because you gotta have someone close to you. Burst out.
I got bomb as well as fear.
I'm coming, Sissy. Go to diamond. No. Oh, never mind. Just keep going with tanks.
No.
Nah, it wasn't fast enough.
Yeah, so because you hesitated there a bit as well, that's why.
Yeah, I waited for Ben to kind of come closer.
Yeah,
What was that?
Zoned out, me. Got hit by this whirly spinner thing.
Yeah, that means it wasn't phased correctly if that happens.
Healers go. Get ready.
Okay, ready,
Run up.
healers?
Thing.
To your portal.
Me, you.
Oh, get ready to go out.
Yeah, it's me. I'm dead.
First sack up,
It's about to change tank. It's about to change tank.
To the back tank.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, we'll just wipe it up, wipe it up.
Yeah, I got 2
Stack up
stacks of
everyone,
rage
just
then.
stack up. So, the main thing is we're constantly getting to this phase, that's the point. That's what we want to be doing at this point, with how many, like, attempts we've had. It's just at the moment it's sort of stupid deaths happening, like people forgetting blights on them. That's like the main thing that we're making against this. Alright.
So, Snitsy, you know how you had the burst and the fear?
Yeah.
Basically, whoever is stacking with you, it's their job to escort you to the tank.
Okay.
Yeah, he's right.
But that's
Just
the
'cause
whole
Fitzy,
situation we
he
used
like
the wall
hesitated a little bit.
Well, because I went to run to Vent and I was like, then I'd like my.
Yeah, I was already past. I started coming back. Healer died.
He was coming kind of towards me, but like to get to him, I would have had to take a tick, and I ended up doing that with dispersion on. But then it was just too late.
Taking a tick doesn't matter because I'm soaking all your damage anyway.
Yeah.
If you're stacking on top of me, I'm taking literally everything you
Like
get.
what Rinling said was right. Like if someone's next to you, it's their job to escort you to the tank, and once you're on the tank, they can move back.
But I didn't. That's all. Yeah.
Alright, do a wrench. Just remember you're watching this whole
You said, "Hang on, I'm coming." Were you just gonna take me to Diamond and Bubble? Was that what you
Yeah,
were planning on
because
doing?
you were sticking around Diamond, so I thought you were waiting for Diamond, but then you
Yeah,
went to
I had to.
Vendrix when I went on you. Yeah, I was going to escort you to Diamond.
For that first bomb, are we able, the big bomb, are we able just to do that APT bullshit and get that healer to suicide?
Well, I've tried to use APT before, right? And it didn't work for some reason. But on the first bomb it worked. And yes, you can. And I can easily get APT over there, like, instantly. So that first healer can more than comfortably just walk over there, drop the bomb, and use APT to get back up.
I'll personally
The reason
prefer it for
APT
you, man.
hasn't been, you use it on yourself if you're out there, but the whole reason APT hasn't been getting used is you kind of need it for the third set because the tanks are getting the buff swapped. Like
should be
So I used it right on the second one, the second bomb.
Yeah.
And for some reason, APT didn't work. I dropped it and everything. It was on the cooldown, and then I dropped it. And I think I heard, what's his name, the other shaman. I think I heard him say that APT won't work. Maggie.
Yeah, Crazy said, if you die,
Jazz is
it
DC.
disappears because he probably knows that off him and
Oh man, that's
Yeah, remember what happened with me?
turn the boss, turn the boss, turn the boss, turn the boss. Boom! Oh my god, tanks!
Okay,
I know
now
people were talking on Discord, but you should know by now to turn him.
The thing is that I don't know how Vin says I can't pull aggro off him right off the bat. I'm not even popping my cooldowns. I'm still pulling off aggro.
Chill out then.
That's because I didn't hit the boss then.
You said that
Your DPS doesn't even matter.
Yeah, Jeff said he was DC.
Demon, what's that add-on?
Everyone kept going. I didn't get a
He said he
chance.
DC'd like 1 second though, and it was
Yeah.
too late.
like my entire screen froze and then dropped
Yeah,
down.
you guys
like
should
5.
clear Zen, clear it, chillax, buff up, and go again.
Yeah, we gotta wait for cooldown, so we got time to chill out, guys. How long you need, Roms?
So Maggie, will APT work on the bomb phase?
Well, use APT P1 and then you'll have it up for P3.
On yourself though, will it work on yourself?
Yeah, 100% it will work on anybody.
But it works anyway, right?
So if you were to drop it and then die, can you res from it?
Yeah.
Yes.
You have to drop it first. Yes,
Everybody can res from it. So that's what I'm saying to you.
No,
like,
I'm talking about you, dude. Like,
yeah, I can res from it. I can res
Yeah,
myself.
it has the Ankh totem next to it. Like you can use Ankh, you'll have like 4 options. Use your Ankh, use the Ankh totem, or release.
Yeah, but if I use it in the bomb phase, right, does that mean it'll still be up for the third phase?
It'll be fucking pretty much on demand almost. Like as soon as that comes up, you're gonna almost need to probably use it. So it's better to use it on P1, roughly rage 4, 5.
To do a 10%, to do a 10% fucking damage debuff, yeah.
When everybody's running out, when everybody's running out, is
What was
when
that?
you want to kind of use it. It's got
I
such a
already
big
placed
range.
it. It expired. This one expires a lot faster.
What do you mean when everybody's running out? When everybody's running out.
Alright,
from the
everyone's ready.
client.
Let's go, come on.
Let's discuss this after. 'Cause we've only got about 7 minutes, so we've got maybe 2-3 attempts left in us.
Get in there, fellas.
2, 1.
Just do the second phase, what we've been practicing. Ace vs. Tilly one's going to be a bit far out.
Debuffs now.
Bone's coming up. Melee spread out. Stack up for the cone. Bad nigga, man, come on. Second pots. Been dying a lot tonight on those things. Stack up, guys. Bone's coming. Get your buff and spread out.
Wiping.
Honestly,
Yeah, wipe it up, wipe it up.
What does stack mean? The word next to my debuff said stack.
Yeah,
means stay and
that's
then run
one of
off
the things.
when
It
the
means
cone
stay in
comes
the
up.
group and then run after the cone.
It should say after.
Stack is like the easiest one to deal with because you just stay with the group. As soon as a cone happens, then you've got literally like 10 seconds to drop your blight somewhere on the
So there's
sides.
4 things it can say: stack,
Yes.
after, during, and before. Okay.
Yeah, I went retarded on mine.
The worst ones are during and after because they're depending on the timers. It's really, really iffy.
Yep. Okay, I've never seen that one. My bad. Sorry.
Yeah, just swing pots.
You bring the brain back, Sticky? That's all.
Yeah, I think it's there. I started walking backwards and I went, wait a minute, it's just after, and then I just got slapped.
Shit.
Whilst thinking, do I need an escort? It's like, fuck me.
Get up, guys.
horny, yeah.
There was a feast down. Always remember that. You should have food.
3, 2, 1.
You should not be pressing ready if you're not either eating food or you have it on you. Or you don't have it on you. You know what I mean. See if we can get red boy face. Alright, get your boss. Now I spread out.
Did the escort, Cincy?
Stack up, cone's
No, we
coming.
don't.
Here it comes. Buffs, second pots, buffs after cone, remember? Get the buff, just stay in the group and drop it after when you dodge a cone. Here it comes. Alright, get your buff and spread out, everyone. Spread out. Stack up if you don't have rage.
Range come in.
Nice and tight. Get ready for the cone. Right, get your buff when your stack is about to expire. And stack up in case we get the cone. Right, we gotta push it fast. Dodge the cone.
Get away
That
from me.
one's slow and deep.
No, we did it.
Oh, cool. Let's do this, guys.
Move in. Move with that.
Be very aware of your debuffs and bursts and everything, alright? If you have the fear and the burst, you go with the tank. If you don't, you go to your marker, the first set. Spread out loosely.
Then get ready to escort someone if they're close to you, not needed.
Spread out loosely. Spread out loosely. Alright, do your bombs.
Just keep running, just keep moving it.
Next bursts are on the tank.
Peter, you shouldn't be
I was gonna bubble
Burst on the tank. Burst on the tank. Dodge these things. Watch this. Healer's still starting. Healers go to the portal. Get Dum Dum up. Can we get Dum Dum up?
Portal, takes portal. Quick, takes portal. Oh, okay.
You healers, you're not on the portal already? You're supposed to be waiting on the portal so you can get out quickly.
Like when we die there, it's literally 10%, which is nothing.
Yeah. And Dum Dum, you need to stop these deaths. It's 2 stacks only.
He's dying to this. He's not even getting to the second stack. He's dying from it.
That's what I mean. It's 2 stacks. You just got to survive 2 stacks for this phase. And healers, you got to remember when you're still starting bombs, you got to be right in that portal so you can get out straight away. You shouldn't be able to get hit by any spinny things or anything because you'll be right near it. Rails up and let's go. So for you tanks, you've got homework. You got to go look at logs and look at what other tanks are using in that last phase, because it's pretty worrying that you can't survive to 2 stacks when you got to survive to the 5th one. Well, you got to survive 4 stacks and die on the 5th
The
one.
reason why I was died there is I was dodging 3 or 4 of the fucking swilly thing.
No, but I don't even mean that. Like, I mean, like, when we start pushing the phase 3, you guys already need to have a plan of what cooldowns you're using. We don't want you figuring it out as we're pulling. You need to already know what you're doing. So you got to go look at logs and vids and see what cooldowns they're rolling. So when you come on Sunday, you're prepped and ready to go with what cooldown your rotation is.
Don't look at DPS logs. You got the wrong talents on.
There should be no reason for you to like not know what cooldowns are going to be running because you've got plenty of logs and vids out there to help you out. Last attempt, guys.
World first.
Pretty much all the range was stacked on the big boss's ass and a bit back on that pool.
You didn't have shield block up that time, that's why you died. Last
Yeah,
14,
yeah,
4.
yeah, because I was too busy trying to like dodge all this shit.
It's just gonna happen. You just gotta deal with it.
3, 2, 1.
The main thing is just keep your mid up. That's it, and dodge those obviously.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Now spread out. Last time, guys. Make it a good one. Get your buff. Call that a bit late, but yeah, get ready for cone. Lights are coming.
3, 2,
Spread out melee. Bait the cone, guys. Bait the cone. Stack up. Dodge.
We'll get him up in a minute.
Stack up. Second pot, second pots. Get ready for the cone. Get your buff and then spread out, everyone. Get ready to spread now. If you got it, no, stack up, you know. Cone's coming, cone's coming. Whoever has that rage, move, yep. That's right, cone's coming. Yep, we gotta push it now. Get your buffs as we're about to expire.
Don't accept this yet, crazy, I'll tell you when.
We may get it, we'll see.
We're getting another cone.
Watch out. No, it's alright. You guys did nice.
I think the timing's off. We might get the debuffs.
No, we won't get till the next side, I believe. That would have happened by now. Right, let's do this phase properly. Don't be hitting those blue scythes, and healers be ready to suicide.
Except
at
now,
the lock
Crazy.
portal. Spread out loosely.
Got a
Kids
bomb to
properly.
escort as well. Go, 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 go. All the way to the wall, guys. Keep going.
Burst on the tank Roman now. Healers at the portal. At the portal.
Haunting.
Get ready, right? You gotta be. The three of you should be there prepared. Four of you.
Good job.
Keep dodging.
Get ready, tanks. It's about to swap.
Burst, stay here. That's where. That was really good. Spread out. Everyone spread out. Spread out. Don't die.
Jesus.
Cray, I'm on you. I'm on you, Cray. Stop moving.
Let's push it. Red boy phase.
Haunting.
Watch the blades. Right, bombs are coming. Do these ones properly.
Might need to source.
Yeah, just suicide.
No, shame.
Burst on the tank. Burst on the tank. Let's push. So push it. Keep pushing it.
Keep going, you're 2%.
Low rocks if you need.
You're gonna make it.
Yep, lock rocks, guys.
Everyone get ready. The second the boss.
Now's a stack up. Stack up. Rage stacks on you to stack up. Oh, Vendrix, can you move?
Why is everyone not dying?
Everyone will die at the same time.
Yeah.
It's fine. Frickin' nice. Last turn.
Otherwise, I
Great.
would have died.
Alright, so remember, range and healers, you go to triangle straight up, melee DPS, NIT C,
Yeah,
you
got
interrupt, and the tanks take it to star and face it away from triangle, alright? Stack on them if they're not spinning, if they're spinning, move in between.
Clockwise or anti?
From green to yellow to X sort of thing.
So we're walking through the
Anti-clockwise.
zones.
I hope the tree's closer to the triangle because I don't have my.
The tree will be in front
Trees
of
at
me now.
X. The tree's like at X.
It'll be in front of me now.
Might take me a while to get it.
So range on down scope.
No, range are going to triangle. And then as soon as the blades have happen, we all spread out. So melee will spread around the boss, range you just roar and run to the middle and spread out. As soon as we've spread out, you run your fears and everything to triangle again, alright? And then the rages will stay in the middle. You have plenty of room.
Watch the shards.
Yep, there's plenty of room, guys. Rune up.
Don't forget pot as well.
Ready. Steady. I didn't interrupt that.
Yeah, whoever it was, he shouldn't have done it. Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh no. Thanks.
So whoever did that just fucked everything up.
If you've
Watch
died,
out.
release and use the tree.
Stack on these, guys. Stack on these. Between now, between.
Fuck you, Jazz.
Shut up. Let's do this. Spread out. Roar and spread out. Roar and spread out.
Got a raise, use it.
Everyone, if you have everyone on triangle. On triangle.
They're chasing me.
On triangle, guys. There's melee, not on triangle.
These are all chasing me, tanks.
Kill the thing. Yeah, that's Avengers.
Cray.
Kill the orb. Kill the orb. Melee, get ready to move on to the boss. Tanks move the boss. Tanks move the boss.
To the boss.
Tex,
To the boss.
Tex.
Ah, man.
I'm dying.
Chains are coming. Break both of them. All right.
Good res.
Go. Break
Run
both
to the middle,
You can
boys.
It's a
release,
wipe.
guys.
Yeah, just keep going. Ah, shit.
Yeah, I'm grabbing orbs.
Oh, that
So, like,
chains, the chains does no damage, man.
These two chains need to be broken at the exact same time, basically. So when you get him, you need to freaking haul us out. That was right, guys. Freaking that phase was a bit messy. People yelling all over
please
Discord
stop
and shit.
sprinting away from me. Apparently the range haven't watched the bid and know where they're supposed to stand because I can't fucking get any of the orbs because they're sprinting like mad ducks.
The orbs.
It's a bit of a
Hey, in my defense, I ran for a long time before we started soaking.
I was running around trying to soak from
I was
like
the first
10
one.
different players.
I was the first rage.
Nice work, guys. Just watch some videos to always keep refreshed up, and we'll get further in Sunday and Monday.
Vend, are you the official orb soaker, Vend?
No, it's hunters as well.
Okay, well, just before you leave,
But
when I
the
got
hunters-
the rage, I was like along this wall, and I ran out here like into the middle, away from the, obviously the raid and stuff. And I was out in the middle, and then the orb started chasing me, so I started kiting towards, like the boss would say, where the portal is.
Oh well, I was chasing somebody who was running all the way to the tree who had 2 orbs on them, so...
Sort of and then I come back around. I was just in the middle the whole time. Is that where you what I'm saying? Is that where you want us to be? Like around
Only if you have a
section
rage.
to the side? Yeah,
Only
I
if
had
you
the
have
rage, but the orbs were chasing me, then no one was soaking like close to me, so I had to kite them.
Yeah, like I said, I was chasing somebody who had 2 orbs on them and they were sprinting to the other side of the room for no reason.
Like, well, what's supposed to happen is if you don't have the rage, you should be basically stacking on one of the markers I call out, even if like all range should be on that marker. The only ones not stacked up are the rage people. So the orbs should always be going in the stack group, and Ven, like, you shouldn't be running because Ven should.
But they weren't. They were chasing the single rage that I had.
So, what happens is the only time anyone has to sprint is A, if Vendrix calls that there's orbs and you need to move, and B is if the rage is being swapped and you need to sprint so you don't fuck each other, right? Apart from that, you're always staying at selected markers on the edge, right? To bait the orb. You kill the orb, you move forward, and you stack behind the